Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I don't know how many people are going to be here. Don't know how many people are going to watch. That's the usual of a stream. I'd stream on Wednesdays. I know, but my wife was out of town, so I had to take care of the house a little bit. So I did put up a poll and ask people when they wanted me to stream, and people mainly said today. So we went with that. We've got Will Ear looking at a few different models. That's a Flashman. Looks okay.
Yeah,
The arms are a little bit weird. They're very PGI, let's say.
right.
Very meant to be modular, and you'd replace the things with the other thing because people change the things in the video games. It's not a bad Flashman. Honestly, I've seen far worse Flashmans. But I do love the old light bulb one.
It is a distinct vibe.
I mean, the old light bulby. I mean, my brother had one, Raul Parta, Flashman from the olden days, Um, so, I mean, it was a fun mech to mess around with, let's say. Let me just post that we're live.
Okay.
And yeah, we're just gonna chat on a variety of things here.
I
Uh,
I I despise everything about the Irby Lamb on just a fundamental level.
I don't,
it doesn't even work,
because
so it doesn't matter. It's not a playable
But
model or a
but
playable unit.
CGL's making rule sheets for use.
now
Personally,
I
I don't care.
disagree I disagree on the fact that it does help the Urban get around its biggest problem of mobility, being able to actually hop around in new positions.
But
More
it's
once it starts
meant to
getting
be
overrun, hop
cheap.
out.
It's meant to be cheap.
This is true. I'd have to build it myself and see
If
what
you
it looks
make it,
like.
if you make a lamb, if you make a lamb of something like that, I mean, should probably have done a Valkyrie lamb first.
Now,
You know,
honestly, there's one mech
and a
I think that
dervish
it's,
lamb.
that people.
Yes, the
Yeah.
dervish
Well, if I
lamb.
could say
That's what
there's
I
one
want.
thing problem I have is people try to force the humanoid shapes into it. It's something like the Raven, for example, or the
Mhm.
Bushwhacker that kind of already have a jet fighter look.
Those could make great lambs without
Like,
even being terribly crazy.
No, it doesn't matter. The best
Or the
lamb is the
Scorpion.
oplight. We all know the oplight's actually a lamb that they stuck
Look,
in air mech mode.
the Hoplite, it doesn't even have wings. It just starts playing the X Files theme and spinning.
I
Okay. Are you a huge Gundam fan or are you not a huge Gundam fan? That's the only
am.
question here.
I have
I know
only
where you're
engaged
going with this,
slight-
Ashamar.
Exactly,
tragically, I've only engaged slightly with.
because
Zeta's one of the best. So
Good
this is the uplight
lord!
lamb. This is the uplight lamb.
yeah,
Officially, at least officially for me.
I think I
This
actually
is the
designed an
uplight lamb.
Ashamar
This
that
is
carried
the
with it in a
this is
RPPC or heavy PPC.
the mech mode, and then you've got the plane mode, and the air mech mode. Well, is the regular uplight. The
So
regular uplight is your
But,
air mech mode.
but the
now, y'all want to?
There you
question
go.
is, what of the Goog? What of Peak? What of the boy?
The thing
The
is,
old one, the old as hell one.
my problem with
G O G
geez,
G maybe
The GOG
the Gog,
yeah,
Goog, Gog.
is GOG.
Two G's like
GG.
this.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean the
Yeah,
problem I
I
have.
like
I
the
mean,
high
I had
GOG.
made rules. I had actually made rules for underwater combat in, well, not underwater combat, building underwater mechs. Basically, having to use part of your weight to have like pressurized everything and save it. But I mean, that wouldn't work in megamek
It,
or anything, anyways.
it is him, the boy, the
It
Yeah.
pinnacle
is.
of
It
design.
is. There is no. I mean,
I'm sorry, high
big,
GOG.
big,
I'm a high GOG man.
There is
the,
no flaw in him, for he is perfect. He has hands with which to slap, guns with which to shoot, a rotund form. Speaking of jolly murder,
Yeah. Now I'm
come
going to show
on.
y'all
There's
something.
also this no that is also quite the boy.
Yeah.
out
He
here
also
looking
has
like a discount
the
Gamera.
crest.
Now I do need to show y'all something real quick. How easy? Why I keep saying the Raven? Because how easy this is.
You have a Raven Lamb somewhere?
No, I'm going to show you how easy it is to make one. Okay, so separate shells. So you got this right here. We'll like this half the way. It's not that the way.
Because it would be, in the case of the Raven, it'd be a bimodal and not a trimodal. You know, it'd be able to go with two modes.
The feet, yeah, and then the lower legs swing up against.
Yep, and expose jet thrusters. You do this just instead of this double both sides. Swing out wing. Put your fifth jump jet under here, and it's a VTOL liftoff jet. Done.
Yes, that works perfectly. But why put wings on it? The F-104 taught everybody that a brick can fly if it has enough trust.
True. It has stubby wings on.
Look. The key takeaway of the Lamb is it is meant to be the more maneuverable of mech groupings. The issue there is the 104 couldn't turn worth a damn.
This is also true.
You can be all gas, no brakes, but if you can't pop that 90 and land when you need to, you're not worth a damn.
Yeah.
The 104 is a good interceptor and a passable dump a napalm bomb on Red 4 infantry in war game.
Right.
It is great at shooting a nuclear rocket because you need nuclear rockets.
Is that supposed to be a regent?
Yes.
Not bad. It's actually a decent enough regent, to be honest.
There's a better one though.
The only thing that actually annoys me about all the various attempts at regent models is the fact that they usually just straight up port the AC-20 off of the Hunchback. Yeah.
Well, here you go. Here's a complete scratch-made one then.
Right. I love me Regent. I ended up I have two of them somehow through just various wheelings and dealings. I have made portions of my mech pool entirely based upon the trafficking of sausage.
Here you go.
There's your Pope Mobile.
Yes. Blessed be Pope Leo the 14th.
I mean, the best way to make an urban mech fly is to have an Atlas throw it from a dropship while in orbit. You are right. I mean, I know people love the urban mech, but from experience, no.
I've had good experiences myself because I know there's one game I had where everyone else is getting trashed, and that urban came in the last second and freaking head clipped someone. So it's just a personal thing.
You have to remember, it's the same thing as when Tanky talks about the T-Sim cannon. Like, you can have the greatest experiences ever with a urban mech or a whatever.
So, I was honestly,
the general rule of thumb is you're going to lose far more. You're going to remember the urban mech that did the great things
now,
but you're not going to remember the 50 that you've lost.
Right. Well, I do, but it's also fact. I see them as they ate shots that would have gone to other mechs instead.
Oh yeah, there is that.
I actually made the urban mech work during a large game, but I was using them in support of another lance.
Right. See, I think that's honestly
the unit in tight orders. It can work, but generally you'd be better off with other things for the same EV. Like
from a price standpoint, sticking a pair of them to watch, say, do a lance, a pair of longbows with pair of Furbies playing bodyguard, that's not a bad idea, I think.
You're still better off with like Etzers or Saladins, light tanks with more punch.
Well, the Saladin, the Hetzer's a better option there. The Saladin is meant to go fast and attack.
The Saladin is meant to live fast, die hard, whatever.
Yeah. Look, man, I will always remember. My Saladins usually get motive clips very quickly because people understand they're a threat.
Yeah.
My favorite outcome is the time I drove one up a river and ambushed a Kodiak trying to ford a river, carrying a full point of upgraded elementals, and managed to decapitate said Kodiak before I exploded. So
glorious Saladin experience there.
800 battle value for about 5 times that.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's a Merlin.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think the legs are kind of skinny for it, but it's pretty.
No, the Merlin is skinny.
Fair enough.
The thing. I mean, the one
cost efficient.
It is a very good mech in its category. That's what it is. It's something cheap that you can build in fairly large amount, and the C variant that came out is decent. I would have gone
Oh yeah,
differently with it, but it's quite decent.
yeah. I throw a design mine in the in my hat net ring too. So, but I will say on the Irby discussion, there's one weapon though that I think that if they had back in Intratech would have made again a game changer for it. The snub PPC.
Snub PPC on a Irby would have been really good, but I mean, the idea of the Urban Mech was to make something go 2-3-2. I mean, there's
Right.
a reason why it was built like that. It was built
Right.
more or less as a joke, and
Well, or if you do it, the mobile turret roll, because there's one I did with double sinks. Just throw a pair of PPCs on it then, and turn it into a walking turret.
I mean, just a regular PPC on a Irby is already a pretty
Agreed.
huge threat.
Yeah,
Because you could easily just do that 2 medium lasers. Your day
You
set.
can increase the engine to something, to go 4-6. Because I mean, there is. I'm not the biggest fan of speed as life. It's not my saying, but at some point you
It's
need to be
capped a bit
able
too
to
much,
get
yeah.
somewhere to kill something.
Which I think a 120 engine wouldn't be too hard to find. I think
120? No, 120s are super common. You've got that in the all the bugs, all the wasps and the stingers.
so. I mean, so like if you're for peripheral worlds, that's actually not too bad of an idea. If you've got frames, you got engines, then there you go. But it's like, hey, if you're doing
at
like
that
a motion
point,
build,
I'd almost take a wasp or a stinger.
right?
Because the wasp and the stinger, they're not great. They can be the threat.
Yeah. It's at that point a toss up. Do you want the sheer speed, or do you want something that's a little tankier to fill up the role that you're kind of missing?
Mm-hmm.
So, there's things you can do.
Yeah. For sure. There's always things you can do, but there's
it's
something.
I think it's one of those things where it's like it just depends on your situation, really. Because if there's an idea you like, there's almost always a situation you can write up for it, but within reason, of course.
I mean, the newest from Unrested Guy. I mean, I've been messing with his stuff still. Tundra Wolf. I was wanting a War Wolf before the Tundra Wolf, but that's what he came out with. I'm okay with it still.
Yeah.
Because my printer's down right now, so I've got the 1 and the 2 ready to go. 75-ton Clan Wolf mech. It's not an Omni. I thought it was an Omni originally, but it's not. It's the War Wolf that's the Omni version.
Yeah,
it's
the Warwolf is the one that looks very much like a fursuit.
Can you send me the picture of that?
It is the fursuit mech. You are 100% right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. One of my buddies were trying to do like a BattleTech campaign. It's like I had not encountered BattleTech at all. I'm like, all right, what mech would you like to drive? And he sent me like like Sarna, and I found my way to the Warwolf. And I said, can I drive this? And he's like, my dude, you are several centuries off target.
Yeah, I mean
let's
be honest. It does look cool.
Supposed to really replace the Timberwolf.
It does look cool though.
It looks cool. It looks in the same vein as the Stormwolf and a few of the other Wolf mech that they've made. It
looks like they took elements of that and the Timberwolf and combined those elements. Mm-hmm. It has the spirit of a Timberwolf. Like you look at the overall profile, if you move that cockpit to the front of the chest, you kind of have a Timberwolf profile going there. So I can see it.
What I don't like is reactive armor, which
I'd replace that.
No.
Unfortunately, you can't.
I agree with reverb. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
Large X pulse, yeah, that's fantastic. Honestly, here, you need the double heat sinks because it's a large X pulse laser, and large X pulse lasers. Yeah. Well,
honestly, I haven't thought about that.
Large X pulse, small X pulse, heat sinks, and you're pretty much good to go. But I mean, you can probably build a better mech than an urban mech to do that as well. That's the
let me,
problem.
Yeah, let me open up Discord real quick. Send me a picture of that mech you were looking at. The one from your
Werewolf?
creator. Yeah, the one you said your printer was broken. The one with the 3D models.
Oh, the Tundra Wolf.
Yeah, I can just see a picture of that real quick because I'm gonna toss it in pick.net. Just do a quick edit because there's parts of the design that I kind of like. It's just that ovoid cockpits.
That's the problem. It is as with most things from Unrested Guy. It's basically the TRO picture that
Right.
adjusted.
So yeah,
I mean,
so
that's what it's supposed to look like.
Right. If I can see, you just get a picture from him of his model because it's an aesthetic. As so, I like to fancy myself a mech designer here. It's just something about the aesthetics just makes me go. Argh!
Well, I'm throwing the link in the Discord for the mech itself.
Okay.
They're all free. I mean, all of his models are always free on his thing. Yes, I am a member of his Patreon, and as a member, you can request things. You're not going to get them, or at least not quickly, but you can request things. And that's the difference here. And he's generally fairly quick at putting things out. Usually, like once every couple days, there's a new thing. Sometimes it's just a vehicle. Sometimes it's a weirdo thing.
This isn't a knock on him. This is a knock on the original designer now. Like, okay. All right, I got the picture.
Because the problem with what you're saying with the large X-pulse laser and some anti-infantry stuff, well, I already have anti-infantry stuff built in with the machine gun here, and I can easily go here and go a large X-pulse laser and stick it in the arm here, and I'd remove the AES or the shield. I mean, I can remove either or.
Well, mech looking at.
I'll remove the AES, and I've got a 585 jumpy mech with a large X-pulse laser, a shield, and a machine gun.
Oh, well, mech we got here.
An urban mech, and it comes at 2.5 mil.
What is it?
That's a gym. That's a good old.
The gym. Okay, yeah.
That's just a gym, so you can stick whatever gun you want here. That's the best thing. You can replace that with a large X-pulse laser or a.
Now,
did I put a large X-pulse laser kit? I don't think I did. I think it was a large re-engineered laser kit that was available.
Because I think that's the same thing I did when I did the power gym build. I think I did the same thing. Was it large re-engineered? No. I had a snub PPC and shield combo at first. Then I had to alternate replace them both with a large re-engineered. Which I like. One is because I just like the design to begin with, but I like the build I came up with for the powered.
There's a large re-engineered laser. It doesn't sound good at first until you're fighting people with ardent armor, ferrolamellar, laser reflective, and you start like just shearing through their plates.
I mean, it's still even then it's still 9 damage, which is nothing to sneeze at.
And it just generates 9 heat, while the large X-pulse is what, 14? Yeah.
Granted,
you have to want to use a large X-pulse.
Right. And it's also what's the weight difference between the two? It's like 1 ton.
The 1 ton difference. And
so
same ranges. That's the other great thing about the re-engineered lasers. You've got regular laser range on them normally.
Yeah.
The medium re-engineered at 2.5 ton is and 2 crits is a little bit trickier, but it's a half ton more than a medium pulse laser.
Yeah.
You've got better range and a little bit better same heat efficiency as a medium X-pulse.
Same damage.
For the same damage. I mean,
so
the regular medium pulse has a better heat efficiency, but it shoots at spitting range. So
So you need something fast and jumpy if you make those to really get the best out of those.
I mean, VSPs are VSPs. They're really weird.
Now on a fast mech, the large VSPs I think could be nasty.
No, the large VSPs are good in general, especially in C3 lances, things like that. That's where
I can imagine that.
That's where they really shine.
So
I wish re-engineered lasers were easier to reasonably field in the late era.
Well, the only people who really have them is the Federated Suns. That's
Yeah,
what you
not-
need to know. So
Yeah,
they're not meant to
I
be
usually
common.
am running Fed Sons or Fed Sons adjacent.
No, well, then you'd have access to them. Now,
Yeah.
what mechs have them is rarer. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the bigger problem.
It's like, hey, here's all this new armor. The one thing that can actually deal with it is like super rare. Go fuck yourself.
That's why I like one of my blackjacks I designed. For people like who can't afford the Omni or don't have relations with with the Davians to get the Omni on hand, is like, hey, turning the old blackjack laser one into a large re-engineered boat.
You lose on the range that the ER larges have,
Yeah,
which on a blackjack is not always the best because blackjacks,
fair point.
you are meant to have a little bit of range on them.
What was the other one I did?
The basic 2 ER large on a 45 jumpy 45 tonner is pretty decent, especially since it had enough heat sinks to not make it run terribly hot. That was
Right.
part of my problem.
I'll have that picture later. See here.
Oops. Well, doesn't really matter.
Finch is hitting me with his rope.
Yeah. We've got. I don't know if we're gonna get more people anytime soon, but we've got a few things already discussed here, at least chatting.
And Reverb does make a good point. Hey.
You always have to go with what you have, but the problem is the urban mech is not as common as people like to think it is either.
It's
'Cause
not
it
going to
isn't-
show up in frontline engagements. It's a cheap garrison unit.
Which
And I mean, like I said, not a whole lot of people build it, and it's not built in as big amounts as you would expect them to. It's the kind of it's the problem with a lot of video game units. Like we had the catapult that we discussed as well, the fire starter. A few
this
of
is
those
a good
mechs,
point.
where like you expect them to be super common because you fight them in Airbrain Scheme Battletech all the time, you fight them in MechWarrior 5 all the time, and then you start looking on the tabletop and you're like, yeah, no, the Lyrans are not going to be fielding urban mechs. They're just going to give their recruit pilot and their backup guys a bunch of commandos because that's
You
what
get a
they
commando,
build.
and you get a commando, and you get a commando.
The Cretans are just going to give you a Jenner or a Penter because that's what they build.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, I see.
The Leos are the ones who have the majority of the urban mechs, and well, you're backing up Vindicators with them, and not better things.
Well,
I'm not saying that the
not bad.
Vindicator is no, the Vindicator is really good, especially compared to a urban mech with that PPC and all that good stuff.
It would actually move a little bit.
You're double the speed of a Herbie in your Vindicator, and the Vindicator is considered slow. So
one of my favorite things to do with the Vindy though is to swap the PPC for a large laser and upgrade the LRM to a 10.
I think that's a common loadout.
I just like replacing the LRM with an SRM4.
Oh, I can agree with that too.
I don't fight with anything else. The rest is good enough. I mean, you don't need that Pepper LRM5 to really do much. I mean, you could use it for smokes, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's all I say. If you keep the LRMs, I make them at 10s. That way you're staying at the 4.6, keeping it that mid
like
to
I
long
said,
range
with
fighter.
an SRM4, you can punch the guy at range with your PPC. Once things get close, you've got an SRM for crit seeking. Or if there's tanks running around, well, you can blow up tanks with your SRM, and that's
true.
What you're meant for. So
yeah, same thing for the Shadowhawk. Just consolidate the missiles.
Yeah,
let me
either
Shadowhawk's always
dump the 5 for more SRMs, or dump the SRMs for a bigger LRM.
Which I agree with the latter myself, because the Shadowhawk seems like more of a mid-range. Like it wants to be at mid-range to me.
The Shadowhawk
just how it feels.
The problem with the Shadowhawks is that it wants to do everything. And
right.
Ends up doing everything poorly.
Which let me pull up megamek real quick, because I've actually got now I've mentioned a Vindy. There's one I made on Mech Factory. I'll remake a megamek because I just printed out some mechs I liked and I made a Merc Lance out of them. I made some neat variants. So
the biggest problem with making a Merc Lance with Vindicators is that you can't get the spare parts for the damn Vindicator.
Right. Well, it really depends on how much you're willing to work with them, I guess. Huh?
mean, if you work for Aus Liao, you're fine, but you got to remember that Aus Liao is also one that likes to fuck over their mercs. So
Right.
it's never a fun time.
Yeah, it's just a shame because it's just a design like especially like the again the PGI redesign. It just looks cool.
No, it works. It's a good looking mech, and it performs well enough. That's the thing, but it's one of those things that once again it's common
Right.
because of the video game. Outside of the
Right.
video games, you wouldn't see it. Like the Cataphract is also
Yeah.
popular because of the video game. Outside of the
Whereas
video game, they're common-ish, maybe in
because
some regions of space.
unfortunately if you're not doing too much work for them, you're kind of relying on whatever salvage you could get secondhand.
I mean, every part is series branded, so you have to buy it off series or series affiliate.
So I got it right here. The potential upgrade here has an LFE as a light fusion engine that keeps the endo that the variant was based on had. LRM 10, large engineered, medium engineered, and a small pulse.
That's quite reasonable. You're going to be chewing through specialty armor, which is really good if you're fighting against Clan Wolf, as an example, because Clan Wolf has a decent chunk of ferrolaminar and laser reflector.
I can steal your armor if you're dead.
AP, chassis.
I mean, it's a reasonable Vindicator. It doesn't have the triple strength myomer, the stealth armor, and all that stuff that they keep adding because it's Liao and freakishly expensive. And that's the stuff that would be hard to maintain in the end. If it's just standard armor, an endo steel chassis, man, not too bad. I mean, if it's for maintenance, it's not too bad. If it's for
it's got 9.5 tons of armor.
Yeah, that's what you'd have on a Vindicator.
So, yeah.
Which is a lot if you once you think about it, because a regular the Avalanche I just did is a 50 tonner as 10 tons. The Centurion Omni is 9.5 tons as well. So I mean 9.5 tons of armor on a 45 tonner is quite a bit. It's not the fastest though, so you do have to worry about that. Which is sometimes the problem, but not always.
Yeah.
I mean, it really depends on what you're fighting. If you are bringing that thing to fight Clan Wolf, you might realize that it's under speed, especially if the other guy's starting to run Storm Wolves that can go 160 kilometers per hour.
It really depends on if you're willing to invest enough in it to bump that engine to go 5.8.
I don't think you would be able to. Because even with an XL, if you're right now you're running an LFE, a light, it's not going to be enough.
See, right now we're saying
Shadow Hawk needs to pick a range and stick with it. Yes, that would be the best thing it can do.
Shadow Hawk 50 tonner, I thought.
No, Shadow Hawk's 55. It's one of the 275 Mafia.
So we lose
the Griffin and the Wolverine.
So if I bump up to 5.85, we lose a ton. We lose a ton to work with, but that does work.
You'd have to take off a ton of armor. But then you'd have to have you have to add a jump jet too.
No, that's including that.
Okay.
I could do is replace the medium RE laser with a ER large laser. I mean, an ER medium laser. Finch, dog.
That would be an idea. Even there, I mean,
it would match ranges.
To think there's not that many Vindicators running around because there's quite a bit, but it's always the more basic variants that
the Avenging Angel like side grade
that
fell apart.
Well,
that one's like, would you like it? Would you like speed? Yes. Okay. Well, here goes your armor.
All right. Hey, this model did not sell well. What we got to do. We're gonna go give it to Rosselhag, and we're gonna do a tax write-off.
Right. Well, there's easy solution. Guys.
Welcome to series.
We do this. We hit the space key. Shift I.
Look, those
go.
Viking lords don't know what's going on half the time. We could sell our dog water to them.
Yeah, they didn't. Well, Rosselhag didn't really have a choice to begin with.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, it's. I mean, take it or leave it. Oh, we'll take it.
Okay, we just do the classic BT solution.
No, you can't really do a Vindicate. Anyways,
Vengeance,
the Vindicator is replaced already because Ceres got caught doing the whole.
Oh, okay. What's the replacement then?
No. The official replacement is the
Maganak?
Megamek.
Okay.
Same family as the gem. You've got handheld guns. Put what you want on it. It's a Vindicator, but with a handheld gun.
All right.
And I mean, the base model's what? The base kit, laser reflective armor, because I wanted to go with laser reflective armor on it.
Right.
Plasma rifle, sword, 2 light machine guns, and a shield, and an ECM.
Okay.
And I mean, all of that. No, the machine guns are built in. The rest is spot equipped, so it's not too bad. Plasma rifle, rack 2, T-Simp, large engineered laser stolen from the clan, from the Fed Sons, MML 7 or 9, rack 5, the big gun. And there's a version that replaces the laser reflective armor with standard, but gives it triple strength myomer. That's a different model completely, but I mean, I almost like that better.
So I got 2 Shadowhawks here. One's using clan goodies, the other one's using Inner Sphere goodies.
Okay, to be fair, look, any clan refit is inherently its own ballpark.
Right.
Everyone ate the Avenging Angel. You are right. I love fighting it though. When I'm playing mechwarrior 5, when I'm playing mechwarrior 5 and I land on a Liao planet and there's a Vindicator Avenging Angel showing up, I'm like, that's gonna be an easy one, just like the Shadowhawk. Like there's the Shadowhawk 2D, the ambush Shadowhawk, the Fed Sons built.
I just see that. Sweep the leg.
Not
easy capture.
Why capture? It's not worth capturing. That's the thing. That's the problem with it.
That's why you gut it. You
mean you're going to be able to resell it. That's the best you're going to be able to do.
That too. Now, sorry, the Shadowhawks there. I found the one I was looking for. I was looking at the wrong model. I created like a more current year Merrick version of it. A light Gauss, LRM-10, and an ER large laser.
Yeah, that's more reasonable for but I think that already exists. Or very
no, that one was different. I think it had like an LRM-15 and an ER medium laser or something.
Possible.
Whereas I made the ER large and the light Gauss because they pair well in the ranges.
It's because the light Gauss, you're Merrick, and you're building a million of them.
At 14 hexes, everything's at medium range.
Yeah, I mean, it's not it's not very good, but it's not very bad either. That's the thing.
No, but that's also a fact at 20 heat sinks. If you manage to find a perch, you're at 17 heat. You're running ice cold.
Might be running too cold. Might need to move things around.
Well, it has the 10 heat sinks base already. Only drank 17 heat. It's at
okay. That's 20 double heat sinks. I thought you said it at 17 double heat.
No. Like, 17 is the heat.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
You're never gonna overeat or have trouble.
Yeah. If you jump like 3 turns in a row full distance, then yeah. But just lay off the laser or the LRM-10 and you're good. Honestly, if you lay off the LRM-10, that's 13 heat. You jump 5. That's how much heat?
I'm not sure here.
Oh, but either way, I think it's a solid little guy.
An Ultra 2 and an LRM-10. A single Ultra 2 is...
The only good AC2 is either the light, because it's tiny, or the rack, because it's just an extended super range SRM-6.
No, there's another one that's good. There's another one that's good, also known as the Bane. When you've got 10 of them, something's gonna happen.
Right.
That's the way it works.
That's what I mean. That's still leaning into it. You're still going way over there. There's one Kurita Mauler refit that is monstrous because it's 4 light AC2s and just tons of the alternate ammo.
That's the newest one, I think.
Like the 2 kilo, I think.
Okay, here we go.
Is that the most? I think it's the most recent Mauler that has the light 2s.
6.9 giggity.
No. I'd have to check here. I'm trying to pull it up.
Mauler.
It's a Mauler.
What is going on with your filter?
I'm just gonna go here. It'll be faster.
It's a Mauler.
Mauler.
It's called a Daboku. Shut up, you weeb.
Shut up, nerd.
That one's got 4 ER mediums, 2 LRM-10, and 4 Ultra 2s.
Is it the 1K?
No, the 1K is the snub nose PPC light
That's the
AC5.
light fives. Okay, that's
I
what it
mean,
was.
that's
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 actually kind
you
of
die
nasty.
if you get
That's
close
also
to it.
mean. That's also mean because those are fives. It still does take chunks off.
Oh no, that's the newest one, the 4R with 2 clan large pulse, 2 clan LRM-15, and 4 light
And
5,
the lights.
and 4 tons of ammo. So you get precision, you got armor piercing, flak, and
Yeah,
regular.
you take you take one thing of regular, two things of precision, one thing of AP. You use the precision when it's something faster, then you use the standard when you're in that middle bracket, and then you use the AP when the guy's on the ground and you need to put your heel through his cockpit.
Or against battle armors.
That too.
Just fuck battle armors.
Look, man, AP is soft banned by my whole play group, but it's like that was a great method for dealing with battle armor. It's meant to go through the armor.
What the fuck is a shield?
And I got guys who bring like sticks, like entire sticks of Rottweilers or Nephilim or all the weird battle armors. I'm like, I gotta be able to kill this shit, man. You
That's why
you
you
already
need tandems
denied
and
me.
or APs. That's what they're there for.
Yeah, you already denied me my mech buster with a thermobaric bomb.
That's a smart thing to do, but Mechbusters with bombs is Mechbusters cheap and generally efficient. So I generally like it.
Yes.
Let's have a look here.
I mean,
Where the fuck are the shields?
this one's a solid. The 4R is a stupidly good mauler.
That's a friendship ruiner, B. That's just clan tech weapons and then the light fives for the disdain at the end.
I mean, the 1K is the nice version of this with the 4 light 5 and the snub nose PPCs. That's the nice version of it. You've got only 5 points of armor less on the 1K. No, you've got 4 points of armor. Yeah, 4 points of armor less. You're gonna run odd, not stupidly odd, but odd. Not like the original Mauler who runs crazy odd, can't shoot its weapon. The Mauler's not very good, okay? Then again, except for the Islander, there was no good 90 tonners until the Kingfisher. I think the Kingfisher
What the hell's
came
wrong here?
out in paper form. I mean, around like just a little bit after Clan Invasion started. So, I mean, 90 ton was a cursed range. You had the Cyclops, you had the Mauler, both of which were pretty bad. The Islander was really good, but nobody had access to it for the longest time until they retconned it. So,
and it kind of is everywhere.
Well, the Liaos build it. The Starcore builds it in the Lyrans space, and I think GM builds it too. So it's fairly common, but not the super fancy mega models that everybody seems to always bring. You know, everybody always brings the royal models.
Yeah,
this is weird.
That's not the stuff you should be bringing.
Yeah, like you might be allowed the one if you manage to
shield.
like preserve it through time, but
No, you're able to get one because the royal model is basically upgrade the Eatsink kit and go to town with it. I mean, that's not that hard to do as a tech. You could do that, but it won't be a original royal variant.
Yeah.
It'll be a we finagled it together and it's stapled
it's
with
as
some
good
duct
as
tape.
we're gonna get.
Just like the Warhammer 6Bs, the Warhammer Royal Warhammers, there's tons of them floating around, but it's not because there's tons of Royal Warhammers. It's
not
because
a hard
people
refit,
customize it to make it that way.
Yeah.
There's some that I'm more eager or I'm more able to see people do because it's generally like, yeah, you change the armor kit for ferrofibrous and the Eatsink kit for doubles, which is doable because, well, as I said in my upgrade video, turn off the engine. Don't just shut it down. Turn it off, because if you just shut it down, it's still running at the base level and you're going to cook yourself. Shut it off completely. Then you can open it and remove the Eatsinks and put the double Eatsinks in.
Well,
the safe way of doing it.
local man reduced to atoms by the miniaturized sun within his big metal toy.
Not because I've seen it enough.
Radioactive man.
I mean, that's the other big problem I have with the Mauler. It costs about 20 million C-bills.
Gotcha.
Like it sounds really good on paper, but once you dig into it, the Mauler's not very good. Once you get to the upgrade kits, some of the upgrade kits are okay. The one with 4ER medium lasers, that's a funny one because 4ER medium lasers, if they all hit, that means a piloting skill. So that's always good. And you get enough range on it to make it worth it. Ultra 2s are Ultra 2s, but I mean, you got to plink tanks with it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's decent because it's actually an all-rounder assault mech that can actually be an all-rounder.
And here's the good thing about the Mauler 2R. Once again, the price goes down to 9 million C-bills.
That's far more attractive. Yeah.
That's far more attractive to a lot of people. I mean,
here we go. I got rebuilt. I got the powered rebuilt in here. Yay!
All right. Well, we're gonna talk Lyrans for a while, or at least for a little bit. I don't know what to do with them. Honestly, I don't know what to do with them. I'm sitting here in Vengeance.
Yeah.
You look at what they do. You look first at what happened in Dark Age. They already had almost a civil war. They had a coup. They had a counter coup. They had an invasion of their capital that they failed to fight off, but the wolves left because they left.
Reasons? Okay, first question. Is the Eye of Sky still uppity?
Who owns Sky right now?
No, are they not Lyran still?
No, I think Sky
It's independent right there on the Jade Falcon border, if you look.
So it belongs to Clan Wolf right now. That's a bad
so Clan Wolf said, hey, we'll protect you.
No, it's probably like, yeah, wolves, you can take that world. Fuck, we're the ones with Sky now. You've got Sky.
So what is around them? Like, can we zoom out to the whole map?
Well, around them, Sky is right there. You've got
they're an island.
Yeah, you got Jade Falcon's racist bird.
Well, they're trying to be better now.
Okay.
But not much.
And then that's Wolf to the south?
Yeah, that's the Wolf Empire.
Oh, they cut hard into the Free Wolves League. Holy shit. Oh,
that was they actually lost worlds if you look at the official map versus the
I was not aware that they had cut that hard into
when they settled the Wolf Empire, it's a good chunk of
Worlds League.
With your ads.
Okay. Man doesn't have an ad blocker.
Not on my edge. Not on my edge that I only ever use to look at those maps. But I mean, that was Clan Wolf's territory.
The Lyrans are in a little bit of a worse situation.
Well, no, they've fixed themselves. Let's look. This is the Ilkan map, which would have been Start of Vengeance or what is in official canon. You can see that the wolves have a good chunk.
On their map, they've cut much deeper into Lyran space.
Yeah, but the Lyrans retook most of those worlds here. And the Free Worlds League retook also a chunk of worlds here.
They're starting to pick at that border.
It also looks like Canopus expanded some. At least on the map I saw before.
The things over there, the Canopus, if they expanded, would it be mostly against Liao?
Now, who's the gray between them and Liao?
That's Endurian.
Oh, it's Endurian broke off. Okay. And he goes, and I see the Franks and the Oregons down there.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
The Endurians. I mean, at this point in the 3055, 3056, Endurian and Canopus are going to war.
Yeah.
Okay. So, hey,
it's literally easier for me to make stuff up for Canopus and durian than it is to make stuff up for the Lyrans.
Yeah.
In
It's
all
that
fairness, in all fairness, they are in all fairness lesser factions, anyways.
Yeah.
So
You
whereas
want the maroon.
Steiner is a big faction, you're messing with someone's baby at that point, you know.
Yeah. I am a proud FedCom supporter on both sides of the line.
bad.
If
So
you
let's
if you didn't want to lose Tikhonov, you should have been better.
right now
The
zoom out
Tikhonov's
a little bit.
quite at the border there now, but
So
I mean,
We'll
these
get it back.
guys,
can we pan over to Lyran's face a bit more, please?
Can we look
To
to
the
Lyrans-
northwest.
Lyrans
Who-
retook most of the
the
you
Jade
see
Falcon?
Right,
here
right.
they had
version.
the little pockets of Jade Falcon there. That was all retaken. The
Now,
whole northern bit there, forward bit, was
now
retaken.
question:
Yeah.
who are the two to their west?
Here,
Yes, those
Yeah.
two
that's the
blobs.
Timbuktu Collective, which is a breakaway state,
Gotcha.
and the Rim Territories, which is a pirate state.
All right, now you mentioned the
Which I
Wolverines
have
attorney.
stuff
Yeah,
written on for
Okay.
both of them. The
Now-
Timbuktu Collective, not a whole lot, but the Rim, the
Perhaps-
Rim Territories, more for some reason.
Now-
Perhaps it's time for pirate hunting and hunting pirates.
well, I was gonna say that's one thing. My question is: you mentioned a resurgent Wolverine and them getting buddies. Where are they?
Well, the Wolverines right now would be off the map.
Gotcha. Okay.
About another like 60 light years.
How the fuck they get all the way over there?
Now, okay. The reason I
They ran
asked.
away. They ran away as far as they could from the clans. And
Now-
then they got friendly with the remnants of the Rimworld's Republic that
That's where
also
the-
ran away over there.
That's the reason why I asked, because I was thinking my mind's eye was northwest, not far west. So okay, let's look at Lyran space again. Yeah, now if you want to put a competent Lyran in charge, there's a gap between those two states of the pirates and stuff there on the west. They could be trying to expand westwards and then wrap around the pirate space there. Basically, instead of saying, time out. Instead of dicking around a Jade Falcon 24/7, and Fairwood's League and Wolfville are down there fucking around with Enduring and all that, why don't we try to hook around and wrap around this pirate space and consume it? And then that's basically, whether they're successful or not.
Well,
Yeah, it's
it'd
up
be
to you
more
guys,
likely to try to retake Timbuktu because that's
So-
an actual breakaway state from
So-
Lyran.
What I'm saying is the plan is to do that, then head north on those star systems on the edge to start colonization effort and wrap around to try to basically the pirate kingdoms.
Yeah.
Right
There's
now,
an
I mean-
idea.
Right now, they retook a bunch of worlds there.
And you got a section right there to the northwest, right there. They could start moving into to start consuming the periphery in that side.
That's
Yeah,
a
early
bunch of
part.
minor states that
No, to the west. The unclaimed space.
Yeah,
North of the pirate.
Moving to formally absorb the rotten corpse of the Rimworld's Republic's old.
Exactly.
territory.
Thank you.
Well, they already kind of do because the Rimworld's Republic is an odd duck. But I mean, Apollo's Ear, that was the capital of the Rimworld's Republic
Yeah.
originally.
Right, but I say it's just you got those clusters of systems right there that are unclaimed right now in empty space.
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah, but
them.
they're uninhabited right now. None of
Right. Well, the thing is, you look at modern day China. They claim tiny rocks sticking out of the water just to say this is our territory.
Yeah.
Where they could. Well, the reason why is they could do it as a propaganda thing. Say, oh no, this is to prevent piracy,
Yeah.
and basically
Oh,
it's chest beating.
Yeah, they're seeing what's going on with all of the weird factions trying to slip into the periphery, and they're like, all right, we don't want more rump states behind us. So
Exactly.
let's do some preemptive, like they're not, because you're not wanting to have like these massive counter invasions, correct?
Mhm.
Across, like, oh, now Lyrans just invade mass chunks of Jade Falcon space.
I was thinking maybe doing that with the Ellsworth, but even there,
If you want to do that, they can run into conflict over it. There you go.
Yeah, there's a conflict route there. There could
Ooh,
also
that-
be sort of a rising Lyran revanchism that the breakaway states and these other rump states could continue to cause issues. So they want to exert
Right.
influence into the periphery, even if it's not we're gonna settle these worlds. It's hey, patrols might as well be where the border is.
Right. And look at this. We say our border happens to go this far.
Now, it would be
thing
an
is, we
awful
don't
shame.
we don't need someone with a little resources and ambition to bring back the Rimworld's Republic. They're still around in Vengeance, so that's fine. They don't even need that. And in terms of resources, they've got the largest fleet of warship ever.
I mean that just reinforces the propaganda point.
That's the thing that they really have right now. The problem is that they don't have food to feed all their people. So that's the big problem that they're currently having. But so they've got competent. Well, no. The problem is the other bit that you said, competent. Well, no, the Rimworld's Republic right now is not competent. That's a big problem.
The thing is that propaganda doesn't care. I mean, did that really matter to the Star League when it came to conquering the periphery? No, they played it out to be a bigger threat than it really is.
No, the thing is, that particular Rimworld's Republic, my idea for them is actually to attack the pirates here as their first move in the inner sphere.
Well, I mean, I say do that anyways, because here's why. It's because then when that happens, they're like, oh shit, it actually is, and it just plays into the propaganda at that point. They're already primed and ready to fight. There's a conflict set up right there, and it'll take the Lyran generals who have been defending the borders of drawing themselves out thin are now like, oh shit, they're actually here.
Oh fuck! Now we actually have to go out there to deal with them.
Exactly.
We can't just We can't just bully the rump states. We're gonna actually have to square up.
Exactly. No more chest thumping. We actually have to put up or shut up. Hans, get the regents.
What really it's Reverb. That's actually part of my problem right now. The League is reformed. And they actually are competent at it. And there's 3 Merrics trying to vie to be the next Captain General or to be the new Captain General. They're all trying to be the Captain General, but it's 3 Merrics, and they're not wanting to fight over it. They're wanting to do the politics over it. So the Free World League is actually the group that is competent, while the Lyrans right now, Trillian Steiner is an absolute incompetent bint.
I mean, that feels exactly like what an incompetent warlord would do, is try to go bully the rump states. The junta in Argentina went for the Falklands because they thought they were bigger than they were, and they thought it would be an easy time.
Exactly. That's exactly the idea.
Like messing around the periphery and going head-to-head with a resurgent Rimworld Republic feels like a good baseline for... they're not weak industrially. They're just not the best well led.
That's their good leader, Roderick Steiner.
Yeah,
Roderick's good at it.
He has more jaws than he has brains. Look at that dude's skull shape.
Hey, I mean, that's the official CGL picture of him. No, I think that was actually from WizKids. Yes, he is Chad AF. There is no question here. I mean,
but
this is Chadicus Maximus.
Yeah, if I could summarize the idea, it's surely there'll be no consequences to my actions. Oh no, the consequences of my actions.
I can't believe. Hey, it's Elkite. It's our resident Word of Blake expert.
Okay, is that Aaron is Mike, or is that hearing more thunder? Because we're getting some
the emus. They have come for him.
Gotcha. We're getting a blizzard blowing in here. I don't know, Nav. So if I drop out, you know why.
Strangely enough. Okay. I hear banging in the back, but that's my kid bringing a thing up.
Yeah. Okay, that one was thunder. It's been storming. It's been storming bad out here. It's that time of year.
Many such cases.
Our 2 months of sunlight is about to end.
It's been super dry here in Quebec.
All righty.
Well, most of Eastern Canada has been super dry. I mean, my grass is yellow right now.
Down here, the past couple, it is almost every other day. It's been a thunderstorm here. So
I'd take that.
I noticed a lot of them has been really heavy lightning, though. So
So
Like way more than usual.
having the Lyrans like thump their chest at the minor factions, trying to show how awesome they are,
Yeah,
and
the
getting
idea
bitten
is
in the back because the Rimworld's Republic's back and all the other guys are back wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, like, because you look at that, it's like the Wolf Empire is going to have to deal with its own issues. Jade Falcon is trying to turn over a new leaf, so they're probably going to be diplomatic. Hell's Horses is probably going to be focused on carving up the rump states and Jade Falcon. So
No,
unless
no.
the Lyrans want to pick a fight with somebody actually big, then bullying the borderlands seems like right up their alley.
Big,
and it
the
stays
biggest
in
problem
demon
of the
character with the
Ellsworths is
Lyrans.
that they decided to challenge the Wolves for Terra afterwards, and
That sounds good.
had to pay for it. Basically, lost 2 galaxies and a warship doing it, and had to go back with what they had. I mean, they
Reverb
lost.
says, League is competent. Never thought I'd hear those words spoken in my lifetime. You've forgotten the most important rule. Purple bird strong.
The
You
only
forgot.
people who
He said the
He said the Redditism, kill him.
he said the Free Worlds League in general, not safe.
Safe is another thing altogether. Okay,
Oh no! No one never said safe.
but
Where
In
in
the
Battletech?
RPG you have a safe background, you get the slow learner trait just because. Yeah, nah, suboptimal.
I mean, they're dumb. It's not their fault. No, it is entirely their fault. It is entirely their fault.
Vange.
I mean, their
They
secret
are the
services are
second
not the
worst
best, but
at-
that doesn't mean.
Yeah, they're the second worst secret service out there. The worst being the Canopians because they shove them so full of cybernetic implants they look worse than the Mane Domini. Like, we've got the most dangerous intelligence operatives. Yeah, but you're not meant to be lethal. You're meant to be secretive.
If you're trying to make assassins, then there you go. But the assassins are for killing things, not collecting things.
Yeah, and assassins, you could do it with poison.
Who's
You
the
don't need-
Canopian spy? Regular girl, cat girl.
No,
Who's
so
the
who's the
Canopian
Canopian spy?
spy?
Regular girl. Eve Smasher.
I played the 5th. I played the 5th.
Yeah.
It's like putting an elemental
Wait,
as a
she's more
spy.
cyber-
It's a great idea
This-
on paper.
Yeah. Yeah, this chick's more cybernetically implanted than the word of Blake. Oh, it's Canopian, right? Yeah.
Hey, these babies can smash so many melons.
I have to go and
Here's my
correct this. I think
impersonation of a
Timbuktu.
Canopian intelligence operative. Kiss me or I crush you.
I mean, the Timbuktu
Ooh,
collective
baby.
capital should be Timbuktu, but it's not marked as a capital. I'll need to go and correct that. But it's the same thing. I need to go correct St. Ives because that should be a capital as well. It's not like they've got big. It's not like they have big dreams or big anything, but they're there.
I met a man with 7 wives.
What's going into you, dog? Why must you do this every time I go on stream?
But someone did bring up. I think it's
I say that to my
McMahon
router.
did bring up that Sky is pretty much the Sky rebellions and everything is pretty much gone. But I mean, the Isle of Sky is mostly Jade Falcon now. I mean, I could have another breakaway state here, but I mean, the problem is that with having too many breakaway states and stuff like that, is that it reduces the value of the other breakaway states that you're trying to introduce.
And you also risk cutting down the great houses too much.
Hello,
Yeah.
Redter. How are you going?
Like if you're going for it's anarchy across the inner sphere, you could lean to that angle a little bit, but that's not what you're
No,
going for.
It's the opposite of what I'm going for. I'm trying to be as reasonable as possible because CGL.
We are not trying to make Voltaire's nightmare for BattleTech. Voltaire's Nightmare is an overhaul to your EU4 that only focuses on the clusterfuck that is the Holy Roman Empire. There is nothing outside of it.
Ouch.
No, successor states. You're so huge. Don't balkanize.
I mean, that's your dream, Mr. Word of Blake, guys. But I mean, I had
Yes,
another
that way,
EAU
at
where I
least-
had a lot of balkanization in smaller states. But for Vengeance, I mean, I'm trying to go with trying to be as reasonable as I can.
So who's that in
And-
Terra? I see the little gray blob. What is that?
That's Sea Fox. There's a few.
No,
worlds.
right Terra there, the dark gray.
Oh, that's Smoke Jags.
Oh, that's okay. That's a Liberty. Okay. Where's
Liberty,
Terra?
Outreach, All, and Ekner are the 4 worlds the Smoke Jaguars took from Liao and want to keep.
Okay.
Where's Seoul?
Yeah, where's Seoul?
Right here.
Oh, so that's Wolfsmith. Okay.
Yeah, that's the capital of the Wolf Empire now. Because
Okay.
I mean, it was Vienna, but I mean, once you take Seoul, well, you move your capital there. Not
And there's
like what
Procyon- oh.
CGL's
And
doing,
now
which is yes, we're
There's
going
my
to have
star.
the Star League Protectorate here instead of
Yeah.
the Wolf Empire. Like, why would you do that? And-
Oh, great. That's a good thing I left Procyon when I did. And that's torn between Wolf and Clan Shitty Kitty.
Yeah, but they're friends.
Yeah, well, the thing is,
all the clans are. Okay.
the thing is though, I think it would go down better with like the in-universe governments if it was a Star League protectorate rather than a clan owning Terra.
That
so I can
does.
see why they would have done it.
Yeah, but
that was
why
Clan's
would
original
the-
intention.
why
Why
would
would
the
Wolf give it up?
clans do that? That's
Yeah,
the
like-
thing. Like,
Why would Wolf stop lording over the others? Like, if they had, they had so
And
like,
this is
like,
why I think they need to go and stay go.
I mean,
If you
it
conquered
is an
fine.
odd thing.
You gonna turn
I'm
it
not.
into a clan planet? No, no.
In my case, it's mostly like most clans are going to move towards a similar government as either the Rassilhag Dominion or the Outworlds Alliance,
which makes sense, honestly.
because a
Except
pure
the Wolf
military
Empire is
government
still turning them
doesn't
into the
work.
wolf. No,
But
it
I mean,
doesn't.
the Wolves have Terra. They won it officially.
Yeah,
So
I just.
So I mean, which
now you
just
painted a target on it.
if they had like joint custodianship, then the thing would work. Otherwise, they're just thumbing their nose, going, "Yeah, we got
Well,
Terra."
well, the thing is, that's the problem I
Yeah.
have with current CGL lore, because that's what they're doing in actual CGL lore. In Vengeance, I'm like all the other clans except for Ellsworth is like, yeah, you're the new First Lord of the Star League. We're gonna back you up. So
Okay.
rather than having,
They,
a
they
small
basically
military of the Wolves, it's the Wolves, it's the Smoke Jags, it's the Falcons, it is the massive power that is the Rassilhag Dominion. It is
So basically,
the beastly
all-
large power, which is the Raven Alliance.
so basically you're remembering that all the hypermilitaristic dickheads died on Tukiyid. Now they're sitting here going, "Hey guys, we kind of achieved our goal. Let's hang on to it."
Exactly. And well, no. The Falcons and the Smoke Jags are basically backing the Wolves because the Wolves took Terra against them. So you won
Gotcha.
against us, we're working with you. The Ghost
Fair
Bears are perfectly fine backing the Wolves with Terra, but once Alaric dies, they want another trial. And they
Okay,
want
fair enough.
they want to play for it. The
Which makes
Raven
it- okay.
Alliance and the Clan Snow Raven, well, the boss of Clan Snow Raven right now is a descendant of the McKennas. So she has an actual
Claim.
claim to the throne of the Terran Hegemony.
Okay. Now,
And her
question.
kids,
Good.
or 3 kids, have a claim to the Fed Son's throne,
Ooh.
because she was the girlfriend of 2 different first princes. Because she's a
Yeah, well, they
a
should've
nice
put a ring
lady
on it.
like that.
She you can say she really she jockeyed for her position.
Do
No,
you
the
got
Wolf
what it
Dragons don't
takes
have
to
our
take all
outreach
that they
for a
got?
simple reason. Elkai, tell me what happened to Outreach.
We did.
Yeah, the Blakist did. There's not much left on Outreach. To
Now,
be honest.
No.
Who's that brown territory between the Restahawk
The bears
Dominion
and
and Kurita?
Azami
Yeah.
Brotherhood. The Islamists. Literally, that's what they
Oh.
are. Actual Islamists.
So
They
if
got, really mad,
so,
they got really mad when the Kuritans killed a guy that they considered was a holy man. And
Gotcha.
kind of got their territory because...
so the Islamists are invading the Asians and the Swedes. Oh,
No,
where have we heard this before?
That's their actual territory.
I was making a joke.
Yeah, but that's the actual territory
okay.
originally of them. That's where the Azami had mainly settled during the Terran Exodus. And, it's more that the Combine didn't have a choice because they were getting reamed by Rassilhaig. They were getting destroyed by the Ravens. Fed Sons were moving back in. Like, they were in a lot of trouble.
They got London.
Your Majesty, a second boss!
Let's try my idea. With Ninjas having interesting alliances, what if Steiners and Jade Falcon combine?
Well, the thing is, the Azami... The Azamis are part of the Star League as well, because they got what happened on the signing on Ark Royal was that they got their territory and they're guaranteed by the Star League.
I think
good old guarantee system.
With what Thorn just said, I remember last stream that I was just watching, the thing you were saying where the Hell's Horses would most likely join in with the Lyrans. And in the canon map, there is a whole lot of Jade Falcon territory that is now just empty, unclaimed hinterland stuff. So it makes sense that they would, if you were to do that, consolidate across that space, and the Jade Falcons would have to sort of concentrate on what's left.
I mean, for the Falcons, what I'm
combined
really
with the clan, the Hell's Horses.
what I'd almost like in the end for them is to just keep that middle section here. The top bit from like Graceland and Malamure up to Blackjack.
Be a little island.
That particular region. I mean, it's really rich with Sudeten and Twycross, and there's a bunch of rich stuff. And those worlds here could go back to the Lyrans at some point, or the Dominion.
Which also would be another round between the Lyrans and the Lyrans and the Ghost Bears, did they fight each other, or was it more Ghost Bear and Kurita?
Oh, Ghost Bear and Kuritas are always at each other's throats.
No, I mean during the invasion, because I forget were they next? Yeah, they were between Wolf and Smoke Jaguar, right?
What?
Okay, so yeah, it was mostly Wolf and Falcon that Lyrans fought. So honestly, that would open up an avenue for a new war between the Lyrans and the Ghost Bears, which we never really had before, at least in a meaningful scale.
That might be an idea.
Yeah, true.
Because
Steiner and Jade Falcon combining, that's the thing. Jade Falcon is I don't think that would happen for a single region, that they actually ate each other. They really ate each other.
But I like the idea because it's a matchup you don't see often. It's like you don't hear about Merrick versus Kurita often, for example.
Well, they're literally divided by multiple other factions.
Well, no. That's what I mean, though, is it opens up the door to a new fight.
There's things that are interesting there, yeah.
Yeah. So that's an idea. That southern portion of the Jade Falcons falling and ending up a four-way fight between them, Ghost Bear, and Wolf.
Because I mean, the other guy that has a claim to the Lyran throne is also Alaric Ward of Clan Wolf. So, there's also that going on. There's so many. The problem with the...
And he has a claim to the Fed Sons.
Yeah, but that's more problematic, let's say. I mean, the people with the best claim right now outside of Julian Davion are the three kids of Con McKenna of the Raven Alliance.
Yeah, but how sad is it, right? That the only way that the CGL wanted the things to progress was to put a Steiner Davion on the throne of terror.
I mean,
Just-
they could have just done
That
that.
just sounds like Succession Wars with extra
They
steps.
could have
Yeah.
just done that with Victor. There
Yeah.
you go. Like
Yeah,
everything
mean.
past Civil War makes little sense, and playing in that is always difficult.
Right.
Excuse
I
you.
think one of the biggest problems they had was, unlike previous eras, it's how fast they ran through it.
Geod is a mess just because they
Yeah.
just put a book out, killed 50 people, then put another book out, killed 50
Yeah.
people.
Now,
No novels.
if this is why, like, if I one my what if scenario, like, what if tomorrow, you woke up with a BattleTech license, like you had full authority over it.
I would hire Ben.
That's
But-
one thing.
One of the ideas I had, as controversial as it may be, would be to do a Legends thing from everything after Civil War. Say it's canon for now, but then go back and start retelling it, new
fly
models, longer periods to play it out, and basically rewrite as you go.
It's
So-
really hard.
I
There's
have an entire series of skunk works to sell you.
It's I know it's a hard sell. It's a lofty goal, but it's
difficult. It's
No.
really difficult to play it. That's why a bit with Vengeance it's a bit hard because I am playing in the field that they left me,
right. And
I'm
honestly,
trying
I
to
think
make it make sense. Which is
because
not
it's one of those
always
things. Normally, I'm not a fan of big retcons like that, but in that situation, in the situation
in
it
my
left
situation-
BattleTech in, I think it's necessary for a longer term solution.
Oh yeah,
It's like-
in
because-
my case, I dropped the Civil
Mhm.
War,
Hell, we're
and
not allowed to go past Ilklan, so
Now, because
and
I think
have the Geod be actually like a secret war,
Flesh it
be
out
a
properly.
secret war, and not an open everything blow
can
up
agree with that.
war.
now I think it could ramp up to that, but
Yeah,
right off the
but-
bat, now
yes,
because
yeah. If Operation Scorpion wasn't defeated so quickly,
because
Yeah,
I,
There's
I
so
think
much
both-
stuff that
'cause-
is a mess.
in real life and in universe, they burn through it too fast, I think. Because my
Yeah.
plan would be to say, okay, all this, you can still read all these books, you can still use all these mechs and stuff, but we are going to, over time, slowly overwrite this. So until such time that new lore comes out, to keep this canon until further notice. And then basically retell the Civil War with whatever changes you want to make. Use that as opportunity to release both new sculpts and redesigns of old mechs, and even throw some new mechs in, for example. And then it gives you, and don't just do it in a year or two. Make it a long-term plan. Like, hey, we're going to be doing
Yeah,
the
but
Civil
you-
War
you
for like
can't
3 or
do
4
that.
years.
You can't do that if you're CGL. You don't even
Yeah.
know what's going to happen next week. So
Right? No. This isn't like the. This is just the hypothetical. You are given
This is why
you are
people
given the
don't
keys to the castle. You are given the reins. You wake up with fuck you Elon levels of money, and you can just buy Finch off the chair, dog. You're a damn chair.
there's the other problem with the Lyrans we have right now. This guy made a coup and survived.
Oh,
Yes, it's Idris Elba, I know, but yeah,
that's Timu Idris Elba.
that is Timu Idris Elba. Yes, unfortunately, and I
It's,
mean,
it's Idris Elba. He's just as good. We swear.
just Ilma.
he's hiding in ear right now because in CGL lore he's hiding over ear, but over ear was already retaken by the Lyrans, so he's hiding
Yeah,
down ear. Hey, they
yeah.
took back Somerset. So you
Information
can
is
have an
ammunition.
you can have an academy there again. You took ear and anywhere. those are fun planets. Just the names. But yeah, I mean, I would focus.
Border
on-
war.
Border war. Border war. Border war.
One of the
Wait,
problem
Mark.
with the Timbuktu Collective, I have them written up, so I should have
So-
them.
We don't have
In
good old fashioned
fact,
border wars anymore. We just get special military operations that last forever.
Also, I remember you used to give them the Zakus to the Yarn folk. Where are they now?
Yarn folks, they're still where they live normally. So in the ascent of space, core words and spin words from Auscurita,
Okay.
right there.
All right.
And I mean, they sold most of those Zakus to House Karita, so it's fine.
Okay.
It's
But
but
Hey, well, look this way. That means they're giving them the ship pilots, which means they're going to be easier to salvage.
Where is the Timbuktu Collective? The problem with the Timbuktu Collective, because I went through by CGL stuff, they have a regiment of mercenaries. They've got 2 merchant jump ship and 2 regiments of regular army.
Yeah.
So they've got 4 regiments total.
Okay.
So basically, any of the good old Lyrans could just turn around and just say, like, no, we're taking it. There's 4 regiments is what? Peanuts for the Lyrans. We still
Right.
have
I wonder if
regiments
the
over regiments.
I wonder if the Raven Alliance are turning the Zakus into Hyzaks.
Possibly, but they need to buy them.
Gotcha. Now, this is unrelated to Battletech. I will say this real quick. Bandai, for fuck's sake, give us a revive of the Hyzak. That old model is atrocious.
No, it's a Marasai I bought. It is a
Marasai.
Marasai I bought.
Oh, nice. Oh, you actually have Marasai? Nice. No, I'm talking about the old HG Hyzak kit. It is dated.
Oh,
the Master Grade is...
It.
Yeah, the Master Grade's really is kind of rough, too.
I mean, there's a lot of those kits that are not just old, but antique.
The Hama, for example. The only 144 scale kit is from the 80s.
Well, that's a time.
Ow, dog, that hurt.
I mean, CGL should have done the jihad before trying to move the timeline forward, because the whole thing's a mess.
Honestly, there's one thing they could do, I think, that everyone would consider a win. They need to do a consolidated rulebook. That basically, because
no, that would be
we
too
have
big. That's the problem. If they put everything in one book, the book's too big.
Well, then they're not like a 2 or 3 book set. Like, because I remember back in the day, I forget
they have a decent.
Well, I forget which edition of 40K it was, but they actually had like a 3 book set. It's like, hey, this is for modeling. This one's for core game rules. This one's for like campaigns and all this extra stuff.
But I mean, that's what they pretty much.
Well, what I mean is like consolidated and streamlined a bit, because some of them have like the same rule spread across 2 or 3 books, and it's hard to find what you need.
No, look. If we were in charge of CGL, things would probably be going different.
Right, but I think that's one of the things.
Have plastic abominations in that Gothic box.
Yeah, something different at least. Yeah.
Wouldn't have had the I would have used the money and time spent on that to just actually finish the catalog.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. But it's fun to have the Lyrans actually be Nazis. That was their goal with that. They could finally make the Lyrans actual Nazis. They were so happy.
Yeah, well, they've already got the Comstar wearing white hoods and robes. Okay,
hey, they're good people. Okay, white hoods and robes. That just means they're nice. Those Spanish guys during
they're Democrats.
The party there.
Everyone needs a uniform.
You know, everyone needs a uniform. You're right.
Hey, may as well be a nice one.
Mm-hmm. Well,
hey, and it's easier for cleaning. You just throw it in the washing machine with a load of bleach. Boom, done.
There you go.
See, what do you think the next boxes will be like?
What's under the hood?
That's a hard one. The problem is Frosty. There's no rhyme or reason to what CGL is doing really, so we really have no fucking clue. No. Anything we say will just be a crapshoot.
I mean, we know there's Cretan boxes that are coming soon. There's a set of Cretan boxes that are coming.
You know, I think the next boxes are going to be sad. I'm thinking in particular the society box, where it's an Osteon and one each of 6 different.
Oh, it's going to be
if you want to have
this, be a creator box.
You want to have a point of each proto mech? You need to buy.
Well, if it's going to be a creator box, it's a Mauler and 3 Jenners. There you go.
No, but there's 2 Kurita box that look pretty good. The Society one
No
looks
Panthers or
bad.
Dragons?
There's they keep saying that they're gonna give us the Protomex, the Word of Blake Protomex.
Yeah, but
Or
with
not
an
Protomex,
Osteon.
Omnimex. Maybe we'll have that by like 2030 at this point.
They
Yeah.
said this. They said at the end of this year it would
I
come
know it's
out. but
delayed
Lies.
because of Gothic
CGL
and
have
Aces.
deadlines.
Aces, I'm more
And
more
you know
okay
what?
with because that's an idea, and the
Yeah.
models are.
But also, Shogun GE already has modular Celestials, so whatever.
I
See-
mean, all the Celestials
Don't need a
unrested as
CGL
all the
version.
Celestials. Each of the
Yeah, so-
variants, get them. You print them.
Yes, no, I mean Shogun GE
He has them as modular?
the STLs for them. Has the Celestial
Can I see
STLs,
the? Can I see what the date?
where you can actually make your own.
Can I see what the David looks like?
Deva for
Yeah.
unrested.
Yeah, that's what it
Give
looks
me a
like.
second. I have to find which page I'm on.
Okay, because I might, because if I get my hands on those files, I might ask my buddies to try to modify it to look like their Soul Stealers artwork he did, because that design was just mwah.
Yeah,
he
Mortos
he
knows what he's doing.
killed that drawing.
Yeah,
I mean, we know they're
Oh, is
working
that-
on
is
other.
that right there?
I mean, there's 2 different versions of the Deva that he made. That's
Okay.
his old one from 2022, and that's his recent one from I think 2024.
See,
you should check out the
okay.
Shogun GE versions though.
Hmm?
Okay,
I swear
that
by
looks
those.
a lot better than
Probably
the
better.
models I have.
Yeah, I mean, they're good. I mean, his models
Yes.
are good.
Yes,
In
Tor,
general.
you are very
So-
late. Shame upon your house. Shame upon your family. Shame
Shame
upon your
upon-
blood.
Sorry upon you, cow.
No.
Not-
Everything's fine. You are allowed to be late. You are allowed to be early. You're like a wizard.
Okay, one second. I got to start the dog real quick.
I mean, Diesel Punk 30.
Um,
The thing is, we know already 2 of the other things they've talked about is anime Battletech with the clans and Solar Punk.
Now I will forgive that the Emmett one.
Rockets and ray
if
guns.
they,
I think.
if they
yeah.
well, if they do them based off like the old Clan Mech art, that could be interesting.
I mean, if they go with brand new, completely new models and something like completely different, sure, I'm okay with that. It's new models, it's new
Yeah.
things, it's at least something fun. But it's CGL we're talking about.
True.
They're gonna say like, this is the all the cool art we have, but all the models you're gonna get are the basic stuff we've already
Set.
done like a million times. Hope you like
I
another
said-
Timberwolf. You know,
Now-
Saturday
Oh.
link, fancy
the
anime
STLs I was
Timberwolf.
talking about.
Oh, 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to figure out if I can get to sing. Hey, speak.
Someone's fighting a dog.
Speak.
Hound.
There you go.
Hound.
I was trying to get him to sing, but nope. Okay.
Otter Pops was talking about Vietnam Battletech. I mean, the
Yeah, I saw
problem I
that.
have with all that kind of stuff is, I mean, make your own stuff at that
It-
point. It'd be
it-
better.
I think I'm not that. I don't think spells are a bad idea, but I think they need to focus on fixing their own house first before building a new one. You know.
Yes.
No, but like I was saying
AUs
here-
are for for franchises that aren't in trouble.
I mean,
like they have their shit squared away.
the idea is actually to have an alternate universe box for what they would call Battletech anime, which would be about the clans. I'm pretty sure CGL has no money to actually get someone to, actually do an anime or even a manga or anything like that. That would be way too much work for them. But I mean,
Tops don't have to do that.
you could easily get a. Well, the problem is you need first to get the rights to do a TV show, which are currently
Yeah.
with the guy that was there before Bob Iger at Disney. He's the guy who owns the rights to Battletech for TV and movies.
Really?
I mean, I'm sure there's ways of arranging it. And I mean, there's still enough decent mech designers in Japan that they could redo all the clan mechs. But then if they do that, they fall into the problem of, do we own them or not, and all that stuff. So they probably don't want to do that, and they'll hire Scrogs to do the mechs. and Scroggins has no idea how to do anything other than bezels and beetles and all that stuff. So who knows? I'm honestly not sure.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind.
Get Gynax to do a 12 anime show about Sipkins getting into their things, and we'd be good to go. There we go. Not even difficult.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Did the Harmony Gold stuff only finally get resolved?
Yeah, that got resolved thanks to PGI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, PGI.
Yeah, because CGL didn't have the money or the political will to do it.
Whereas PGI, honestly, for all of its problems they have, I would not be surprised to hear if they made bank over the years on MechWarrior Online. Just the constant feed, because now that the game's established, they just throw out some new skins and mechs and stuff. They bring money in.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about.
Ooh,
that's pretty solid. Give me a link to that, please. I like the longer face on the one you showed me a minute ago. But I could combine elements of those.
Between all 6 of them, you can pretty much put anything together.
Nice. Well, the thing is, my idea is I want to get a model of one of these, go to one of these 3D modelers in my Telegram group, and have them modify it to look more like their Soul Stealers art to create my knockoff Diva, air quotes, mech. Which the whole idea of it is, I don't know who they belong to, but basically they found a Wabi cache, essentially, with some leftover mechs they never got to field, and some parts and stuff. Said, hey, let's make these into, let's de-Wabi these a bit. Like, let's get these.
The problem with that is that all the Celestials would probably have been either destroyed or captured by the Republic of the Sphere.
Well, the idea is basically the ones they missed, essentially, like basically a warehouse one they found
the best
somewhere.
thing would be to steal them from the Republic of the Sphere.
Though that too, yes, yeah.
Like,
honestly,
the Keppa and the Uraeus.
Because that's one idea I had.
And the Uraeus, I have them printed. Actually, they just came out.
That's one of the ideas I had for PSC's previous owner, is that, hey, they were kind of doing some under the table dealings, like, hey guys, instead of throwing away all this Wabi stuff, giving it to them to destroy, why don't you just happen to have your ship stop at here real quick, and we'll just happen to give you guys a little bit of cash, and no one hears about this.
The Kepper's pretty cool, the model that he made.
Oh, yeah, I like
it. The Uraeus, the problem I didn't know, and now my printer's down for at least until I get some acetone. The turret on the shoulder there, I need to print separately. I didn't know that. And I wasn't able to save the blade from the...
Gotcha. Link me to those on Sarna later, because I want to have a look at those later. But the idea is because...
I mean, I did a video on the New Earth Trading Corporation that makes them. They were always very friendly with Comstar, so they probably got the plans from there. They're not Omnis, though. They're standards.
No. Yeah, and I shared you the plans, I think it was like a year ago now, like the Diva and the Diva 2, which is basically a redone Diva with more modern parts.
That's what makes New Earth Trading Company money. That's the New Earth Trading Company money maker, right there.
Oh, they sell a shit ton of those. What's it got on it?
That's a Karnov. It's got nothing on it.
Oh,
it's got cargo space.
That's what everyone needs.
Oh yeah, no. The stock standard Karnov is just getting boys onto the board. Simple as. It is to the point where we have a rule that you are not allowed to kamikaze them, because that is the only thing they're good for after they have dumped their payload.
No. The thing is,
you take a Karnov artillery with a counter artillery piece in it, and you fly around the board, dumping people.
Because you say cargo space, but I have this weird problem in my brain where you say cargo and space. My brain translates it to bomb and bay.
You can stick a nuclear bomb in the back of a Karnov.
Just rapid dragon that motherfucker. What do you mean? A pallet of nukes.
But I mean, the one with the
Hadrian, I have the beginning of the Faust terrible attempt up on my screen.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull up megamek here. I'm gonna actually recreate the Diva.
That is a very good start, I would say.
Ooh, I like that. What is that again?
That's
That
the,
is my Neo Blakist 100-ton Celestial.
that's the most
Oh.
evil thing ever built. No, not
I
the
like
most
it.
evil thing.
I dig it.
Because you've made more evil things than that.
Yeah, the Shaitan
So,
is still my
The
crowning jewel.
Shaitan's word.
Let me find the Diva.
But I
Diva
mean,
or Diva
It's
2?
heavily based on the Sumono Bombito Kraken legs for now, but I'm still trying. You know, I'm using things as a basis to practice my shit with a glorified Raspberry Pi computer. But yeah,
I mean, it's
general-
really good for what machine you have, to be honest.
yeah.
I mean, I need to have my son teach me how to use Blender. Because he knows, because he's in computer, he's in graphic modeling and stuff like that in school, and I'm
Wait,
not.
where-
Share the model with me when you're done, by the way. I want to print that.
Oh, there it
Might
is.
take
Hold
a
on
while.
a second. The center torso piece is all the way up in the scare. Okay, so this is the B variant. It's just hyper laser in the center torso.
Ooh. Let me guess,
plasma
it's got
rifle.
interface cockpit?
Yes. Plasma
Yep, okay.
rifle in the right arm, 2 SRM6s streak in the left arm, and then 4 medium pulse lasers in the torso.
That
Ooh.
is nasty.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh, and yeah. Interface cockpit, compact engine with armored engine slots. So you got to crit this thing 6 times to engine kill it. It is never getting salvaged.
No. You just need a clean Gauss rifle shot to the head.
It's got
All
a
you
hardened
need.
armor on the head.
True.
So 2 then. So, okay, 2 of them then.
The 2 Gauss shots to the head is
Yeah,
it's
you need
getting
to
more
roll.
difficult.
You need to roll boxcars twice.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it makes it a bit harder.
It does. It
There's no
does.
hit.
you can
one-shot
kill
in
it
this.
by having the pilot fail enough. You can kill the pilot by having him fall over and blow up his ammo. And no, that's not easy.
But also,
All right.
no.
Okay,
Also,
okay,
it's
I
got
like this
interface
Karnov
cockpit so you
Simple
can-
answer.
The
Simple
periphery
answer.
Karnov with 4 rocket launcher 20s and
Ooh.
6 rocket launcher 10s.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, yep, that's
And a
nice.
ton and a
Very
half of
Marion.
armor, so it's gonna die, but who cares?
You fly in, you shoot your shot, you eject as you go, and you you know, wait for
Go
the
Sogeki!
Kaburum to come back and catch you.
The battle armor one's not too bad, but the main thing is it's like 7 times the battle value for just 2 medium lasers. Yeah, the battle armor
Yeah.
transport, not the stealth.
BA stealth is really good. That's the thing here. 10 tons of infantry capacity. It's stealth. This is going to be a trouble, and it's going to drop. I mean, 10 tons of infantry. You've got 2 points of clan battle armors, or 2 points of regular battle armors, and a platoon of regular infantry. I mean, you drop that on top of a building, you leave, and they hold the building. That's what it's meant to be.
Yeah, no, that's good.
NetC is, I mean, the other things that they build. I mean, everything that they build is literally like stuff everybody buys. The Manticore, the Myrmidon, the Vedette. All of those are your
All the good things in
bog
life.
standard tanks. Manticore being really good. Okay, they also build the Alicorn, which is a little bit more
I
specialized.
like the Alicorn.
Scroll up again.
3 Gauss rifles.
Oh, that tank.
Yeah,
It's 3 Gauss rifles on treads. That's what it is.
it's all you need.
All hail
yes.
Alicorn. All hail the
Hail
Alicorn.
Or what is
glory
it?
to
Yeah.
the Alicorn.
2 heavy Gauss instead. I'd
I-
rather
You know
with
it's
the three-
perfection
I
when,
had my
centuries
buddy-
later, the clans still have it in their second line units.
Yeah. I mean,
My-
there's got no reason not to use it.
Exactly more.
Okay, so I got the Diva 2 built here. It's a 70-ton Omni frame. It's a little pricey, but it's supposed to be an advanced like the Ill-Clan era model.
Yeah.
15 million seat build frame with 32 tons of pod space and a lot of crits.
The funny
You're making a Diva too.
Yeah.
Yes.
With an XL
May I
gyro.
May I introduce to you the Asmodeus? I have
Yeah,
also a
no,
Diva
that is, yeah, but yours, you need like 2,000 implants to use it. That's different.
You only
This
need
one-
one.
Yeah, this one here is supposed to be like the idea of like the fancy Seafox one. You only got the plug or two in the back, and that's it.
Yeah, same with the.
Whereas I was considering making this a potential Davian one. Basically saying, hey,
Yes.
because I'm not sure because they seem like they're Warhammer weight class type mechs. So
Asmodeus Diva 2.
I could see Drax using it because they already copied the Archangel.
let me look at what this Asmodeus looks like.
Yeah, the 10 sheet.
It's up there on the sprite.
Yeah, I've brought it up.
That's not a very good image. Let me pull up from here.
I don't have an image of it. But...
Sarna.
No,
Okay.
it's one of
Railgun. Railgun. What is
Yeah,
Railgun.
Railgun!
What is this?
Like,
Are we-
you killed your brother with the nail gun.
Mom, you're not saying it right.
It's overweight because I'm using.
Somebody gets it.
Medium VSP.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Asmodeus is not a Sarna, huh?
No,
There's
a
it's
ship
my
in there.
creation.
It's an evil thing made by an evil person.
Gotcha. Oh, is that the fucking like the 30-ton but 30 damage railgun from that one
Yeah.
mod?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's a clan improved heavy Gauss apparently. 5 shots
Okay.
per ton.
All right, okay, but I just got the base chassis pulled up here. Let me go and lock it in as a nummy real quick.
I don't know. I mean, it's in the package that good. Sword, railgun, medium VSP with insulator, ER medium, VSP with insulator, 2 other ER mediums, and a Nova.
That's nasty. I'll look at that. Now,
It's unpleasant.
on my
Why do you have case 2 in the center torso?
I had a.
The railgun ammo is explodes or
No, it doesn't. I'm not sure why I put case 2 in there. I think that was meant to be light tag,
it should go to it probably should go to the right arm where
but
the
there's no
railgun
room
is.
for that.
so
Yes, there is. There is a ferrofiber
It's an
slot right
Omni
there.
mech. I can't change that.
No,
for
so you can't move it. Yeah, you can't move
add a small pulse laser then. There you go. Replace the case 2 with the small pulse.
no.
No.
I'll do a light tag instead.
Okay.
because light tags are fun.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're always
Now,
fun.
So that's the
I'm sad that there's no light ECMs. It'd be nice to have a light
It would be
ECM,
nice,
something that
yes.
gives you a 3-inch bubble
question, Prof.
of ECM
Well,
instead of.
can't if what Hellkite does, you can put battle armor equipment on certain mechs, or is that just weapons?
Yes, you can. In Ghost of Obeda, the Word of Blake have discovered how to do it, and I am absolutely exploiting this busted ass technology.
So, a question for you, Prof. They I know you
Battle
mentioned before
armor ECM.
Divians do a lot.
Battle armor ECM would do that.
No,
yeah.
that
Single hex,
It outright says that Battle Armor
Single
ECM
X?
doesn't work on things heavier than 3 tons.
agony,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use it as a way to
Curses.
fuel my.
oiled again.
I'll use it as a way to fuel the void sig.
So you're saying
I
we
don't-
should put on a bunch of protomechs?
I did.
3 tons protomechs are not worth it, in my opinion.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
you're-
but before Obeda came out, myself and a few others were also discussing like battle armor weapons should go on protomechs,
Yeah.
and
that
so
is
should battle armor
that is
equipment.
what I fully support you in that particular venture.
Yeah,
in
and then
battle
you've seen
armor
what I've done
weapons
with
on
that, and
mechs
you're like, oh, no.
less, but battle armor weapons on protos, I fully agree. And I mean the recoilless rifles should be available on mechs. I'd be okay with that as well, because the recoilless rifles are
Yeah, it's just the medium VSP exists on battle armor, and that alone is like
stupid.
disgusting and hilarious.
Oh, it weighs a ton instead of 2.5.
And it only generates
Okay.
4 heat.
Yeah, like who
That's
wrote
why the
this?
insulators are on
it's TGL. That's who wrote this.
They didn't make those stats.
They didn't make the stats, but they're the ones who codified that portion. I mean, as a RPG module, Obeda is fine. as far as rules goes, there's stuff that I find quite questionable.
No, I'm just saying that
say.
I'm planning to take absolute advantage of the things
Oh,
that
yeah.
my chosen faction says that they have figured out. Just
I mean,
because.
the idea that some people cheat, I'm perfectly okay with. Like support PPCs or the
2 damage,
PPC.
not worth.
I mean, mounting that on battle armors, yes, and mounting that on light mechs probably wouldn't be that terrible either. That's the
Well,
thing.
they do it in the Obita book. They use a
Yeah.
a 15-ton celestial with like 10 of those things.
That's going to cause some issues. You are right. I mean, there's different things that I'm more okay with, but I mean, if I wanted to, I mean, I haven't introduced any busted up tech in Vengeance.
Hey, everything of my busted stuff is stuff that already is on or works on megamek.
Yeah.
If it plays,
The
it
only
stays.
thing that I have,
I'll be right back, guys.
thing I have is the Bioroid machines, and
They're cool.
just
as
means
fuck,
that
though.
you've got a whole lot. It just means that you have to have a whole lot of interface cockpits and C3s.
Yeah.
So your battle value jumps up, and if you lose your command
I know
mechs,
that.
well, good game. If you lose your command mechs, well, good game.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah, I think the worst I ever
hardened
gave you
armor
was
everywhere,
those
boys.
Diamondbacks.
Mm.
My Diamondback tanks.
Yeah,
But also,
and I
you
mean
should
the
check
thing
out-
is, if I want, what I would want is, I mean, there was tech that I had messed with a million years ago. I'd have to go and find the file again.
Wait, do you have my Grand Titan?
Compact. It's a compact XL engine. Basically, it's an XL
Whoa.
engine that fits in the regular engine because we just are better at making engines now. And I mean, I had like actual future tech, Battletech stuff, improved jump jets that don't take two slots and weighs
I also
overweight.
use that.
It's just good stuff, you know.
Well, they are in megamek. They just generate 2 heat each and Gauss blade for 10. But I think it's worth it.
Yeah, but I mean, in the stuff that I had written up, they wouldn't blow up. They would be that thing, but actually working. You know,
Yeah,
at the point where they actually work.
Yeah, it's just nice to know that those options do exist. You just got to know how to find the things.
The big
go into the files
my
and write
problem
it in.
is most of my future tech that I had thought of was mostly like what would come after Clan Tech or the upgraded version of Clan Tech. So Clan Endo Steel that takes 4 crit instead of 7, as an example.
Now, I think there's a bit of a communication problem here. I didn't say the Deva 2, I said the Diva 2. So you see, the Diva, it's not a Deva, it's a Diva. It's completely original. It's not a Wabi mech.
No, hey, now look over there. Take a break, guy.
I mean, the whole concept is basically finding some. They ripped out the C3I and they compute the old Omni computer with the cockpit and replaced it with a Snow Fox, Sea Fox style HOTAS cockpit instead of the shove the butcher's nails into your brain to make it work thing.
Oh, come on! The butcher's nails are completely optional, and they're only.
Well, I also
given to that one guy on Solar.
I also shipped around the Endo Steel slots on it too.
Well, yeah, that's fine. If you're going to make a new frame, may as well.
Right. And again, I mentioned it again, is their Soul Stealer's artwork just because I love that artwork.
Yeah.
I was messing with what I wanted to make for like custom mechs.
I may need to start
guys.
pages for my creations on this.
I wanted to make the Gundam Seed bad guy Gundams, but they're usually too overarmed and over-equipped
now,
to be able to be put in BattleTech.
If you could do the Providence, I would love you, because I hate most seat designs. But the Providence is
as
nice.
soon as you've got fin funnels and stuff like that.
Fair point.
BattleTech doesn't support that. When I did,
Unfortunately,
I had an idea to build like a Jagdoga.
Yeah.
The problem was like what you replaced the funnels with and
Thank
I was
you.
like, okay, I'm gonna put some Thunderbolt 5s. The problem is
Okay,
the Thunderbolt 5 is it's okay if you're only running inner sphere equipment, but if you're starting to run some clan tech on the side as well, it's
why would you not just stick
nowhere
clan
near.
5s then?
Why not
Well,
make
no,
clan
because it doesn't look
Thunderbolts?
the same. Clan Thunderbolts, I wish actually existed. That's my problem.
You can.
Yeah.
You just have to let the mech go overweight, and I put
Mm.
them at 2, 4, 6, and 8 tons for the 5, 10, 15, and 20.
You know, as
So-
long as they're a reasonable weight, that would probably.
That
work.
is about reasonable for clan
Yeah.
tech version of the Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe what I'd do in these cases, I'd go
Yeah.
with that, but lower the amount of missiles per ton. Because
They've already
it's
got
like the
half the
missiles.
LRMs.
That's it's true that they already have very few shots per shots. You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so it's like there's also the matter of not having any alternative ammo. It's just here, have a T-bolt.
well, at that point, you might just do the Marsai or Gyaradoga as the next step for the Zaki style thing.
No, but I was wanting an assault mech. That's my problem. I wanted an assault mech or an heavy
Right.
mech with
Well,
mounted equipment, and that's difficult to do because it's.
Well, I did build a Sazabi.
Oh.
Crap, where did I put that?
I did the Hama already, and I set that one as a heavy
You know,
mech.
when you've got
as a 60
when you've
tonner.
got so many files that you keep throwing
Yeah.
to yourself that you get lost. I had a few alternate ammo that I wanted to at least think of for the Thunderbolt. One
I
that
was
could
just-
take advantage of narcs,
Let me find the
giving you a
Hama.
bonus to it. The guy is narc.
Mindy came up with a good one.
And
Yeah. What did Mindy say?
He wanted one the missiles that continue to build momentum as they go. So have it risk and reward the opposite way rather than more damage up close, so you have to close in, more damage out at long range, so you have to fire at a penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
I
like
mean,
the kinetic energy missiles that we cooked up at the Cold War?
Yeah,
Yeah.
have those as T-bolts.
I had another
40%
idea.
range.
Was the
simple answer: anything an Arrow 4 can do, a T-bolt should.
Yes,
a tag should give
including
you a
me
bonus
at
to
blast
hit,
effect artillery.
Including nukes.
including nukes. Well, maybe not on the Thunderbolt.
Give me my Alamo Arrow 4.
Give me
But-
my ER Fusion IATM ammo CGL.
I
you
was thinking of
cowards.
a anti-radar Thunderbolt. Basically, you shoot it one turn, and the next turn, if someone's tagged or if someone is narked, it gets it.
Mm.
You gentlemen have a wonderful evening. I have to slip out here.
It's perfectly
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna
Bye.
end up soon-ish.
All right, have a good one, boys.
We're talking about all sorts of things, Chaos Knight. We were talking about the Lyrans.
Yeah,
I at least have a
this
bit
was-
more of an idea of what I want to do with them now. It's so difficult in post-Dark Age to know what to do with the Lyrans because everything happened to the Lyrans during Dark Age. So you don't want to just repeat what you've already had. So that
Should
was
also
bit of
make a whole
thing.
bunch of extremely cost-effective mechs then, or variants thereof. If they've had so many calamities, they'd want to consolidate as much as possible, and that would mean
Well, no, but Defiance wants to make as much money as possible.
yeah.
You're
And
making
imagine how much money you could make with bulk orders.
Oh, another thing that I had thought of when I was thinking of alternate ammos, anti-air ATMs for your ATMs. It's the mid-range ATM, but that gives a bonus against air unit, but a penalty against ground units.
I can see that. A flak ATM.
A flak ATM,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can see that.
That'd be
Yeah.
very useful.
Make it also good against infantry, the air bursters.
Here's an
Yeah.
idea for the Lyrans, since they've had to deal with Hell's Horses, Jade Falcons, and a couple others. Lyran Protomechs. Just Lyran
Yeah.
ultralight mechs.
But I mean, the Inner Sphere's building proto-mechs technically now in Vengeance. It's the Free Worlds League mostly that has them, though. So, well, it wouldn't be difficult to buy and get them.
Buy, steal, salvage.
Whichever. I mean, I think the one that I had statted out, I statted it out for real mechas love because he had drawn something from I think Blue Gender, and he wanted it as a proto mech, and I statted it. It had rocket launchers on it because I wanted rocket launchers on it, but you can't put rocket launchers on proto mechs because reasons.
I'm just trying to figure out how to make a proto-mech hunchback now. And then just have 16 of those things run up on someone.
The problem with proto mechs in general is that
ballistic
proto mech
weapons
ACs are
suck.
terrible. Proto mech ACs are like the worst gun ever. And you'd have to be a heavy proto mech, not a standard one.
Well, it's a proto mech,
Maybe more
right? So we don't
tanks.
really need to be at exact scale because 4 of them, if you can get 4 of them to equal it, you should be okay. So you could go with a light AC 5.
But they normally
then 2
can't
small
mount that
lasers.
because it's clan tech based, mixed clan. It is. I mean,
You
megamek
can
is
put
not
misfit
nice.
guns.
Okay, there we go.
Megamek is not nice to
Yeah.
interspear stuff. Let's say.
There we go.
Maybe,
Got the
maybe the
Make it
Lyrans could
If you
lean
make it
more
a
heavily
10-ton
into
proto,
tanks.
going 4.6.
The problem with tanks for me in general in Battletech, I mean, they're to support units. They're meant to be there, but you're not meant to main them.
Yeah, so
mentally.
the Chaos Knight has a good idea. Just make the heavy gear into just regular mechs. We've got plenty out there with detachable weapon mounts and all that. So
Yep.
I mean, I could do that, but you know, they have a new heavy gear mech game coming soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
you could
I'm
also
very happy to
call
do
it.
that.
Could also call it how they took it'd be an evolution of the Axemen 6X program. And then just
now,
try to shrink it. Come on.
I guess it's something for Hellkite
It
here,
was
actually.
hilarious.
This actually says something Hellkite might like through together. So,
I
So
always like seeing people's creations.
the
because,
biggest problem, like a Protomech AC8 is terrible because
Yes.
it's got shit range.
At this stage, just get a battle armor improved heavy medium laser. Oh no, they don't have improved. Just get a heavy medium. Same range, half the damage for a quarter of the mass. You'll have essentially an Ultra 20 now.
Because you've got a lot of battle
Yeah.
armors.
You could make it like 10 to 12 tons, and bam, boom, bam, chicken.
so I got something for our Neo-Blakist guy here.
Mm-hmm.
The inspiration here is one of my favorite ones from Double Zeta is the Hama Hama. I designed it as a 65-tonner here, the 587 with improved jump jets, with a partial wing in addition to that, and 6 clan grade medium pulse lasers with interface cockpit. I thought that might speak to you.
Oh, it does.
Now I have a production version that doesn't have the cockpit. It's a little cheaper too. I got this here as basically your elite prototype one. The other one, it just has standard jump jets, pair of machine guns, and ER small laser in the back. It brings back the gyro in a standard cockpit. But it's just that's the Neo Blakist guy. I thought this would speak to you here for your elite unit. And plus, it's pointy and weird enough for them too, I think.
Yeah.
The Yamahama's just weird looking, but it is a cool mech.
Yeah, it's one of the designs I didn't like until I got the R100 model. Now I love it. If you want the files, I can send you them the PDFs later.
I'm trying to think here.
I have something based essentially on the Steam Knights from Arc Knights. It's of a similar vein.
Okay.
It's called the Astaroth.
Okay. Well, there's a Gundam Astaroth too from IBO, but here's another one for you. Well, this one doesn't use a lot of handheld weapons. It does have a rifle, but most of its weapons are built into the chest here.
Now, it looks like it's 60 tons, but that's because I'm using BA medium pulses instead of regular, so it's going to look 5 tons overweight.
Yeah, maybe if I add BA stuff, I could make something happen?
I'm literally just letting it go overweight or going into the file and writing BA in front of the weapon name.
Yeah. Because the problem is it's a
So,
clan mech still,
yeah.
so it's not in a... What I'm messing with is still a clan mech. It wouldn't be in...
Yeah, so shield and vibroblade on the left arm. Got a lance with AES to remove the penalty to hit on the right. And then it's just got 5 medium pulses, and it's it's a 357. Its whole thing is just go fast on jet. It's not interface cockpitted. It's just a small cockpit, so normies can still pilot the thing. It's just a bit tricky. This is designed mostly as a sort of linchpin to remove other people from advancing upon you. Jump out, spot for your C3 network, and punish people from getting too close.
It's 55 tons. What's his weapons again? Let's look at that.
5 medium pulses. Sorry, yep. There we go.
Okay, it's just that the quality kind of dropped a bit, so I'm having a hard time reading it. Okay,
Sorry.
I kind of dig it. What's the speed on it?
357.
Huh.
It's got a partial wing.
Yeah.
Yep. Right up there.
The prototype approved jump jets too. I kind of dig it. It's weird, but in a good way, kind of.
Yeah. But what you were doing before, no, not the Versaggio, the Staulus.
Yeah.
There we go.
Also, while he's looking that up,
Staulus
Prof.
C.
Okay.
This is the
Have you
Staulus
seen-
C.
The Stolus, huh?
Yes. 4
Jaguar
medium
Phaeton.
VSPs.
Huh.
Jaguar, that would be the Jaguar from Heavy Gear. Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's basic, but decent, but solid loadout.
What I would like, if we wanted to have the Heavy Gear stuff introduced, we would need better ballistics. That's what I would be introduced first. For
We
me.
absolutely do. So yeah,
Like
that's
there
what
needs
it's
to be an
got in its-
intermediate ballistics unit.
Now, I was. By the way, Prof, have you seen the new Reben Wolf design? And that's like a prototype of the Doven Wolf that they made a model kit for recently.
No.
Oh,
The
I have it pulled
Razorback
up.
into an Omni. I mean, the Razorback. I mean, I already said in my video that they were trying to make a Razorback Omni. I mean, the Razorback Omni is literally like take the arms off and put other arms in. It's less of an Omni and more of a, take the bolts off and put it back in.
Now, if you want to look at the picture real quick, I got it pulled up. I think you'll like
You're
it.
right, Chaos Knight, you're right. The Razorback really doesn't have a whole lot of room. In the one that I was messing with before a Razorback Omni, I think I removed the ferrofibrous from it for Colonel to play with.
I'm so impatient.
I was messing with
That does look good. Yes.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
The only problem is there's a Pete Van Dyke kit, but that is a sexy design.
that is an expensive design, but it looks good.
So hey, if you need inspiration for a Rex, there you go.
I was messing with trying to make that like hunchback kind of proto mech at 9 ton. I've got like 350 kilos left. A medium laser and a small pulse laser. I mean,
Well, if that Doven Wolf has to be a P Bandai kit, that's all well and good.
Oh no,
What we need to do,
this is a Reben Wolf. It's like a predecessor to it.
it can be whatever it has to be, as long as it's P Bandai. We need to be pre-ordering. Everyone in mass needs to be pre-ordering the Mandala Gundam to let Bandai know that we want the obscure G Gundam designs, so that maybe this time next year we'll get the announcement we're all looking forward to, which is the high-grade Fighting Century Neo Mexico Mobile Fighter Tequila Gundam.
I'm not even a G Gundam fan, and I want it. So
I want a 172 kit for the.
I think if you're going to go with Innisphere Innisphere Protos of any sort, you should probably make them 10 to 15 tons, because those don't need a original aerospace fighter phenotype person to pilot them.
yeah, those are more ultralights.
In Vengeance, it's okay. The Otis cockpit solves that problem. Basically, they've got a cockpit for it already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah, I already designed a 50-ton already. I suggested recently the Watchdog. I posted that one a couple times.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Clan Wolf made protomechs that are piloted by dogs. Okay, so at this point, we do what we want, right?
Well, I might fiddle around with the design, be it like a companion squad for commando or something like that.
I mean,
'Cause-
my idea every time we deal with protomechs, my idea is you have a point of battle armor with a protomech with it. Every point of battle armor comes with its protomech that it's big, that is the big brother that takes care of the battle armor that goes with it. That's what protomechs really are wonderful as. They're
I like that
support
idea.
unit for your
I like that.
Yeah.
they're your support unit for your other guys, you know.
I'd buy
And
that,
that would
for
work
$1.
actually pretty well with Lyrans liking their quad battle armors.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So an IS Proto would actually be able to be about the right size for like a
Yay, we've got
Rottweilers.
Crying
You can go
Wolf.
4 or 5.
Ooh.
That's the Mirage protomech.
Yeah.
I have the stats somewhere. That's
Oh.
It's nothing
There-
fancy, but it does the trick. Basically, it's like a light machine. It's like a light machine gun and a medium laser. That's
I like it.
the only restriction for the corporate protomechs. The protomechs the Inner Sphere are building is 6 tons minimum. You can't make them smaller than 6 tons because
Oh, no.
the pilots won't fit under
Okay.
6 tons.
Now, see, I could see that running with my
It's
Watchdog
generally
design.
people under a meter 65, so generally women because they're smaller.
Okay.
I got an
I-
idea. I'll fiddle with it. With the Lyrans going protomechs, they probably want to upgrade it from they're using a bunch of quad battle armor, so quad protos
Ooh.
would probably be their route. Just upscale what they're already building.
Yeah,
Inject
that's reasonable.
the feralize.
And please tell me you're
Yeah,
making
but
this into a kit.
You don't need that. You don't need to feralize because you have the better cockpits there. But
It's
A
so you
block
can actually
protomech,
deal
call
with
it
the quadruped
Fenrir,
movement.
Call it the Fenrir 3 protomech.
I can
Okay.
do
No, call it
That'd work.
Crying Wolf and give it a sniper rifle of some sort.
Also, I got another picture here that they released recently. Hopefully, this will be a kit. This is a kit too because holy
Rottweiler
shit,
4.
I like
What the
it.
hell is that?
It's a Raven Wolf with a
This
twin
is
Gatling
what-
gun instead.
I dig it. Rack
I almost,
And,
ran
rack
off,
twos.
almost ran off the road glancing over at that. That thing is sexy. I love it.
Oh yeah, Bandai, please. I don't know.
What's that gonna
Direct
be, an
twos.
advance? What's that going to be? An advance on an advance of the advance of
Zeta,
Zeta
yeah.
or something?
Yeah, because the other Raven Wolf is an Advanced Zeta reboot. So this one here was also released as artwork. So they're probably going to release this as a model kit eventually too. I hope they do because I want it.
if the mag
can't see
shot
it. I see
didn't
a
suck
megamek
that
string.
much, I'd use it more. But the mag shot is terrible.
Isn't it just an inner sphere AP Gauss?
It doesn't have anti-infantry.
Really?
It does one less
If it
damage.
had
Yeah, it's up 2 more.
anti-infantry, it'd be better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Solaris thing.
It's a pretty pointless thing. Yeah.
So it's just an ultralight Gauss rifle, basically.
Yeah.
What's the
That
point of
shoots-
it?
that shoots medium laser range. It's good for infantry, for battle armors, things like that. It's functional,
Fair.
but it's not the kind of thing you'd put on a mech.
When you say medium laser range, do you mean bog standard medium laser or landing arc
369.
medium?
Damn your
Yeah,
fine.
369.
That's what an
nothing
AP Gauss
fancy.
rifle does anyway.
Yeah,
How much
but the
damage
AP
does it
Gauss
do?
2. Well, the AP Gauss does 3, and the AP Gauss as anti-infantry, so it does 2d6 on infantry, while the mag shot is just shit.
What's the weight difference?
Same weight. Well, it's
Oh.
one's a clan weapon, the other one's not a clan weapon. So of course there's that. But
Fair.
we really need like an intermediate, like between the machine guns and the auto cannons, we need something.
We do. Proto
Now,
mech
question.
ACs and light ACs were meant to be that,
We have
but they
the
still fall
protomech
short.
autocannons,
They're bad.
and we have the light autocannons.
Light autocannons, yeah.
Less, but still bad.
Less bad, but still problematic. Yeah. Because I mean, in heavy gear, the way gears work, you generally have the pack gun, which is your thing that you would use as a paratrooper. You have a light autocannon, medium autocannon, heavy autocannon, super heavy autocannon. And those don't really like the bigger they are, the less range they have, but the more punch they have. And then you have rate of fire that balances it out. I mean, heavy gear for ballistics works a lot better. For lasers, they only have the laser sniper, which is basically like a nuke button in that game. It is deadly. It is one of the worst, most horrifying weapon you can have because it basically kills anything it hits for free.
Sounds like the mobile armors from Iron-Blooded Orphans.
No,
like against anything that doesn't have the special armor.
No, the thing is, it's because heavy gear is closer to real life for that. So a laser is +2 accuracy, and +2 accuracy on a D6 roll is a lot. Okay,
I know. As an old 40K player, that is a lot.
And then you add your +1 from your Jaguar. That's
a 33% debuff.
No, the Jaguar +1. That's a 50%. That's
on a Jaguar. That's a +50%. And in heavy gear, the way damage works is every point you're over the other guy's defense roll, you deal your multiplier in damage. And the multiplier, I think, for the laser sniper was a 15. 15 is the standard armor on a regular gear. So you hit by +3, so that's like a 45 right there, which is an instant death. And that's with a bog standard pilot. Normally those things are piloted by elites. And like we had a guy in a campaign once, basically whenever the laser sniper showed up, it was like, well, what are you destroying this turn? Oh, this tank over there that's almost indestructible, that's a mobile fortress. Okay, how many hits are you giving it this turn? It's got 6 hit points. Oh, you're dealing 4. Okay. It was just like it ended things. That's all it did.
Really now? Oh, what are you going to destroy this turn? Oh, so clever. Good shot.
Like real
good stuff.
Oh damn! I just found a Crusader I built. No, it's not Rogelborn's Crusader.
Oh,
it's not the Decatur.
No, it's just swapped all the gear with clan missile launchers, taken out the machine guns, made a light engine, and it uses a clan LBX-10.
Huh.
That's interesting.
2 SRM6s, 2 LRM15s, 2 medium lasers, LBX, 4.6.
A 15-ton quad protomech with a snub-nosed PPC, 464.
Huh.
Very cool.
It's an interesting idea.
I'll actually remove the jump depth and give it more armor.
Yeah.
Go with the clan large pulse instead.
No, it'd be for the Lyrans. So.
Oh yeah, so the basic clan doesn't exist everywhere in the Ill Clan era.
Yeah, the thing does Defiance build pulse?
Look, if you can build protomechs, surely you should be able to build a large pulse.
No, that's the thing.
Somewhere across the entire successor state.
What does Coventry build again?
Coventry? Give me a sec.
Coventry has plasma cannons, ER flamers, double heat sinks, and case 2s. So they don't have the...
They got a raw deal.
They're not a major manufacturer to begin with.
Really? Coventry?
Coventry will build tons of commandos and tons of fire starters. That's what they're going to build tons of. And fire starters.
For 1,000 years, Coventry Metal's been building commandos and fire starters. Because it's good enough for us. And you're going to buy them anyway.
You are going to buy them anyways. Especially the fire starter. I haven't done Defiance. I've got Josh Perrian's files on it that I need to mess with. I might
Science Industries
do that
right there
tomorrow. The problem is that when you look through the thing, you have to be like, okay, well, what do they build that has the advanced technology? And if we look through Defiance, I know they do XL engines. They do Gauss rifles. So
That's my
there's
question I was going to ask is who in the Innersphere does clan grade Gauss rifles?
not Defiance.
Just them, huh?
The
Okay.
11S as a Clan
Clan
XL
XL?
engine, a Clan ER large, and Clan
Ooh.
ER mediums. They
So
don't
that means
have
both
the
them-
pulse. They have the ERs, it seems.
So both them and Merrick could do the clan ER larges. Okay.
I mean, you have to look per company more than per faction.
Right. Well, I still think fact is still a good baseline to draw upon, because especially them like case,
Banshee 12S, which is the most recent Banshee.
Clan XL.
Clan XL, Endo Steel,
Well,
ERPC Gauss Rifle, SRM6.
let me pull it up on Mech Factor real quick, and I can confirm what
And the
grade those are.
lasers are ER. They've got ER lasers once again. So I mean, you'd be able to mount ER. They'd be able to build ER lasers.
So Banshee, what variant Banshee was that? 12S.
12S.
Here, okay, got right here. What clan goodies do I have in the weapons? The ER mediums are clan.
Yeah.
ER smalls are clan. The SRM6, ER PPCs, and Gauss are all Innersphere grade.
But I mean, even there, I'm messing with this ear.
They do have the ER large clan lasers because that's what they're putting on the AS8 Atlases.
Right.
I mean, an ER large is already like really good on a proto mech. I mean, it's 15 tons, so it's a big boy. I maxed out the armor because it might need it, or no, almost maxed out because I had to take out some, and I could put a machine gun on there, like reasonably. An Innersphere machine gun, because go with a
Why
basic
not?
thing. And then you have a ton of ammo. I'm not clicking 50 times there. I mean, an ER large, a lot of armor. It's slow, but it's. I mean, Force 6 is going to be able to escort your battle armors. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as a battle armor,
beyond fast enough to escort the battle armors.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a big boy.
Unless they've got some weird battle armor that uses like battle armor mask to run 3 or 5.
I mean, do they have any other question? Do they have any fancy battle armors? The Lyrans?
I think the Rottweiler. I think the Rottweiler's fancy.
They have the Rottweiler.
Rottweiler goes like 5.
3-5.
And the movement 5. The Fenrir's and Fenrir 2s go. Well, no, Fenrir 2's assault is a heavier assault. That one only goes like 3, I think, and then the other Fenrir goes 4.
So I mean, the guy going Force 6 in his proto mech would be good enough to escort those guys.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You've got the Greatettes. They've got the Infiltrator, which is
still like
one of the battle armors of all time.
It is a battle
I can
armor.
see my time not taking them seriously is certainly reaching a middle.
Like there's a reason there's an Infiltrator too. Let's go with that. And the Sloth, which is also certainly a thing. But two small lasers is a threat on a battle armor.
Yeah. How much does the pop-up mine thing weigh? That's a question.
The question is, also not very good.
Well, the reason I'm asking how much... Okay, it's 0.2 tons. I was going to say, there's a way you could get another laser on there. No, it's only 0.2 tons.
I mean, the problem... I mean, if it wasn't one shot, it was 0.2, then you pay for your ammo. Sure.
Now,
but it's one shot. And it can't have the fancy stuff, because if it had like an EMP or something like that, it'd be cool.
Let's have a look at the model again, because honestly, a twin machine gun version of that would be kind of neat. Just a crawl, just this creepy crawling infantry mower.
They have one with 2 Davids.
Like
infantry mower.
I mean, how else would you describe that?
I mean,
call this the cracker whacker.
He said cracker whacker, boy.
But I mean,
I kind of like the design.
That's what a lot of battle armors should be. Protomechs should be. The thing is, I mean, there's very few factions that have already replaced most of their infantry with battle armors. Even the clans run a lot of regular infantry, at least in Ilkhan era. So there's always that. But I mean,
Yeah, I got to learn how to run regular infantry after my game over the weekend with Stefan. I come to find out that infantry and battle armor make better spotters for indirect and artillery fire attacks because
Yes.
they are not
Not
affected
shooting
by
with them much anyway.
they are not affected by spotter movement modifier type modifiers.
well, that's why I like
Now,
the tag infantries. Tag infantry's fun because you just tag
We were
people with the
playing-
infantry, and there you
We
go.
were playing mid-succession war, so no tag. I just
So-
needed bog standard radio spotters.
Question about the sloth.
The deer.
Like, I wonder if you could stick a pair of light machine guns or like clan grade light machine guns on there, so there are a quarter ton each.
It's a very, very, very federated design /
Right. I still like. I'm just digging it.
So,
But still, yeah, a couple small edges ain't too bad.
is the King David worded with 358? It's got decent range. 1 damage. 1 damage.
Ugh. Now, I mean, if you're hunting tanks and stuff, that's fine because all it has to do is hit motive system.
Yeah.
What was that?
When you can
There's
mount,
the,
I mean, they're light, so that's good. 100
Honest-
kilos is
honestly,
really good for a man.
That'd be a really good anti-VTOL suit too.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, the best battle armor weapon is your I have to look for heavy recoilless
Is the
rifle
leg
battle
attack.
armor or whatever. I mean, the heavy recoilless rifle is probably your best battle armor weapon. 357 range,
Okay.
3 damage plus 2d6 against infantry.
Ooh.
It is heavy at 375 kilos, but I mean, this I would mount on actual mechs instead of machine
Yep.
guns. It's
I
better than
do
a machine
mount on
gun
actual
100% of the time, which means
Okay.
machine guns are really not strong enough in Battletech. That's
Right. Yeah.
machine
if
guns
you're
should at least have double range, at least minimum.
Right, because it's like if you're sticking them on a mech, they're going to be bigger than your modern day machine guns. That's like it makes sense to give them longer range.
Well, I mean, no, the regular machine gun still is Perry Browning.
That's my point. Is why are you sticking Sperry Browning on there? You should have something twice as big as that.
The thing is, a Sperry Browning's not 500 kilos either.
That's what I'm saying.
Battletech is really weird for that.
That's what I'm saying. You need to create a new family of machine guns to stick that in because like that just doesn't make no sense.
That's always been a problem in Battletech in general. So
Fair point.
I just assume that the reason a 50 cal weighs a half ton, which if we're assuming like
This
the
is back when that was
tonnage
the
like
minimum
what I'm
interval.
hauling, then that's a 1,000 pound machine gun. I simply assume that is the mounting brackets and targeting system and stabilizers and ammo
Yeah,
feed system
everything.
for it.
Right.
because I mean
But
the
also,
light
I
recoilless
have to
rifle.
be-
I assumed they were
Minimum
20
integer had at the
millimeter, not
time,
50
and that's
cal.
just how it is.
I'm sorry, there was
Okay,
like
is
5 people. What happened?
Another problem in Battletech, like someone said, I mean, some people are taking 50 cals and some people are taking 20 millimeters, but in Battletech, it's both. The regular machine gun is both of those things. You've got mechs with 20 millimeters and you've got mechs with 7.7, and they're both regular machine guns.
And then an AC2 can also be a 20 millimeter all the way up to a 57 millimeter. Ultimately, how big is a machine gun? Like what size bullet is a machine gun in Battletech? The answer is whatever the author needs it to be.
Yeah.
Which
Well-
that's one thing. If they actually cared about it, would be like, hey, let's maybe standardize some of this and have some actual rules and definitions for what words mean.
And Battletech was not meant to be like that to begin with, so
Yeah,
Because, I mean,
the
They
light,
could not-
even the light
narrative
recoilless
dissonance.
rifle is
Game
really
balance
good.
is not the same as real life effect, and you want to make
Yeah.
things somewhat balanced.
Well,
It's
right,
still
right,
really
no,
nice
no,
ballistics.
What I mean is, to just say what the in-game balance is compared to real life, then not the other way around. Make it, like say, like, hey, definitively, hey, an AC2 is this, for example.
And then you'll
I would
get
like
the
some
War Thunder type saying,
standardization.
"Wait, this should be doing more. This should be doing more than that."
Yeah, like Argyle said, yeah.
Please,
Internal
let's
space
leave
is
that.
not really
Let's leave-
space, and it's an abstraction of what you can bolt onto the frame. And
Exactly.
there's
Yeah.
a whole lot of
Yeah,
things going on there.
Let's leave that. It would be like this in real life to the historicals. Okay, I left the Flames of Yankee forums because of that. Okay, dead gum. But like, oh gosh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, no. I think personally, I would standardize it that a light machine gun is like a 5.56 to 7.62, and then a regular machine gun, I would make up a whole new caliber. We're gonna call it the 338 Labubu, not the
Well, no,
338
the
Lapua, the
Russians-
338 Labubu.
The Russians have a
Yeah.
12.5, don't they, for a machine gun?
They got 12.7. They got 13 mils as well, or no,
15.
15 millimeter. Final answer. Yep, that's right, because that's what the turret on my BRDMs has.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 15 mil, big ass, doom 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 type machine gun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. When they made BattleTech back in the 80s, they could not have possibly predicted the level of autism that people would be applying to it 40 years later.
Fair point.
That is a definite.
Exactly.
I mean,
honestly, if I was Lauren or Randall, and every time, like, we can shit on them all we want, but at the end of the day, every time they go to a Gen Con or an Adepticon, there's always someone comes up to them and goes, "I gotta know, what size bullet does an AC-20 shoot? What size 20 does an AC-20 shoot? And how do the LRM feeding mechanisms work?" And they just kind of sit there, Lauren and
My
Randall and all
subreddit
just rubbing
really
their eyes.
needs to know.
My subreddit needs to know. My Discord needs to know. And ultimately, dude, if I was one of them, I'd be like, listen, when I wrote this game in 1983, I could not have possibly predicted that you autists would exist today. An AC-20, it could be anything from a 20 millimeter version of the Ares cannon, where it fires these little bullets so freaking fast they all hit the same spot and just hammer through the armor. It's a 16-inch naval cannon. The answer is I don't know. I said I wanted to make a big gun for my game that will be the end-all be-all of killing mechs and tanks. I called it the AC-20. I made it be built by Pontiac. I made it be built by a couple other people. That's it. The end.
I mean, I think the largest is 200 millimeter for the AC-20, from what I see here.
I've heard that.
But you've got 185s, you've got 120s. I mean,
It's not the size of the shell; it's how much damage it does in the end.
and I mean, if you think of
Yeah.
actual cannons work, the AC-20 should be the one with the longest range, not the shortest.
That's
So
why I
there's
say
all sorts of
ludonarrative
things
dissonance.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
this is for game balance. In real life, things
Right,
would
right.
probably be quite wild.
Exactly.
And I mean,
tried
if
to
you,
convert.
the one thing that by going through the historical records, through the whole thing, armor was bar 8. Like armor we have nowadays would be like bar 5, which means like an AC-5 can't penetrate it. It would damage it, but not penetrate it. And anything bigger than an AC-5 would basically penetrate it every single shot. By the time of the start of the Age of War, armor was bar 8. And bar 8 means that a large laser is not going to penetrate it. So your fanciest tanks were resisting shots from large lasers, but not AC-10s, which were probably like big-ass guns at that point.
Yeah.
When the battle mech came into the game, those things had bar 10 armor, which basically stops all penetration. If you manage to give me an armor that stops all penetration today, well, first, the army that has that wins, but then, it's a complete game changer. So that's a bit where armor was at the time. And since then, the only real improvement you've had to armor was how much coverage it gives, from the primitive armor to the standard armor,
God damn it, Matthew.
and then to ferrofibrous.
Well, we could have armor today that's resistant to everything if General Motors had decided to follow the Keith Lawmer timeline and make the nano laminate silicate armor that the Bolos have. We're supposed to be on Bolo Mark III right now.
I
But
know.
Nope.
I know.
GM didn't want to follow him. Okay, can you follow Battletech? We're supposed to be having fusion engines right now. Nope. GM didn't want to do that either.
Fucking GM. You can blame GM for everything.
Thanks, Obama.
Hey, if you look at the timeline, you'd also have to blame George W. Bush. Okay?
I blame
Thank you,
everything
Ronald
on
Reagan.
Bush.
Blame Ronald Reagan. That's always a good answer.
Thank
God
you, Ronnie
damn it,
Reagan.
Woodrow
Billy
Wilson.
Boy.
Damn
Thank you,
Woodrow
thank you,
Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson. Thank you, Billy Bob Clinton. Thank you, Bush 1 and Bush 2. Like,
There we go.
In the end,
Tech
it's all
Industries.
Nixon's fault.
That's the one I was looking for.
thank you, Richard Nixon.
But I mean, the large laser was probably such an innovation when it came out, when it could, penetrate all that bar 6 armor at like almost every single shot. That would have been quite terrifying for, about 100 years. And then bar 8 armor was introduced.
Back to the autocannon and range thing, I thought I'd be silly and using Grunt's 15 mil sci-fi rules, where it's one of them games where you can build. It's supposed to be played at 15 mil, which is God's chosen scale. I don't care what anyone says. 40K fans cope and seethe about it. But like, you can build basically anything you want. So I was like, okay, I'm going to build a couple infantry stands, and they're going to be supported by a battle mech. Of course, it's got to be an Atlas, because I also have a 15 mil Atlas. When you have an Atlas that can suddenly, using all of its weapons, hit targets from halfway to the other side of the board, it's like this significantly changes up what an Atlas actually is.
It makes the king crab death.
Yeah, because with most Atlases, and especially the king crab, it's like, okay, all I have to do is weather some LRM fire, stay out of range of the big guns, we're good. When I built it for this game system, suddenly it was, oh wow, I'm shredding you from the other side of the board.
Things are going to be quite different.
It's an actual autocannon now. It's an actual big bore, big killer autocannon now. From then on, I was like, I'm going to keep Battletech within the confines of Battletech. If I put Battletech in anything else, it's actually going to overpower the Warhammers, because, we have Imperial Knights. You have an armored walking Kubota John Deere tractor with a tree felling chainsaw. This is not the strongest melee.
We have those too.
And energy shield. They've also got got an energy shield, so there's that going on.
That's about the only advantage they have. But
and they get
there's an Imperial Knight, bro. I've got
they get something like a Warhound, then that's when things start changing. What is that?
It's a Raider.
Huh. Oh, that's that.
Technically, it's an Imperial Knight. It's got the Ironstorm missile pod on its carapace. It's got the chainsaw arm. And do it have a gun?
Fist. And no, it has a fist arm.
Oh, okay.
So it's
then that's the Gallant.
A Knight Crusader.
Yeah. Well,
there is one with the rack too.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's the Icarus autocannon array.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally like the Raider is an Imperial Knight. That's just how bad it is. Like, an Emperor Titan is bigger than a mech by a fair margin.
Is it bigger than an Omega?
Yes. No, an Emperor.
Well, there's a Warhound. The Warhounds are just the scouts.
Rattler. So. That's what I was saying. Rattler.
Scout hunters.
What I'm hearing is that the Imperium has to summon the Collegia Titanica to deal with a Star League division or a Word of Blake Shadow division.
Oh, no. Trust me, someone's long fucking king fan who knows lore and stuff.
We're gonna go into a very dark place if we start doing that. But I mean, an Imperator Titan is big. It is very big. It is.
If you don't go to church, church is going to come to you.
Yeah.
Everybody's atheist until the search starts walking.
That's a Warhound Scout Titan down there, and the Warhound has guns that friggin' Battletech pilots would kill for.
The thing
Yes,
is,
it's got starship guns. It's basically got naval laser or subcapital lasers. Yeah,
pretty much. No, the Warhound, the little one, does.
And that's what I'm saying is that because our battle mechs are overpowering Imperial Knights. Because no one's ever put a Raider or a Raider Mark II down and been like, "Oh crap, he put a Raider down. Fudge, I'm screwed." No. So what I'm saying is that they have to summon the Titan legions to deal with our battle mechs.
I mean, a battle armor, a regular elemental battle armor, basically is a pair of missile launchers and a las cannon.
Now,
and a bolter.
Honestly,
that machine gun
basically a Terminator.
Well, yeah, no, that is my friend who's a freaking fan agrees. They're basically the Terminator equivalents.
And by the way, the elementals, they do have the elemental armor does have one thing that the Terminator armor does not have. Terminator armor may have
jump jets.
Not only that, actually two things. One, jump jets. Two, technically, even though the Terminator armor's got that 2-up save because of the Crux Imperialis or whatever it is, elementals have hard gel.
Well, no, actually,
lore-wise, they repair themselves.
Well, lore-wise, they actually do have Terminator armor does have self-repair, and the Crux Imperialis gives them their energy shield. Now, the 2-up armor, the 2-up armor save just comes from how fucking thick the armor is.
Yeah, so you got a difference between a 5-up invulnerable save and feel no pain.
Chaos Knight, the Raider as an internal combustion engine. It's not a fusion.
I do gotta go.
Whatever you can stick in the engine, either diesel, regular, coal, you name it, it'll run on it.
So I have to jump out here, guys. I got some stuff I gotta do. But I'll talk to you later.
We're gonna have to end this here because it is. Well, I'm on vacation, so I don't have to work tomorrow, but I do have to go drive the kids to school. Still there. I mean, we should never be getting into Battletech versus Warhammer 40K because things would get very long and very difficult.
If we did that, I need time in advance to get my friend because he's like the guy who got me into wargaming to begin with, and he is a major lore guy. And we've actually had this comparison discussion before. We actually came to some interesting conclusions. It's actually a far more interesting point than people think it is at face value. Like, it's actually a very good discussion.
We're gonna I'll DM Commissar Gamza and see if he'll do a who would win 40K versus Battletech. That'll solve it.
We'll say 40K because 40K is always turning things up to like 12.
I mean, the problem in 40K is that like the entire inner sphere and all of the clans all joined together is still like a tiny sector in the Imperium.
Right. Now the thing is the Imperium would actually reach out to them diplomatically first because hey, they're humans.
Also
let's try and get them back in. And
the inner sphere would probably be like, what the fuck not?
Hey Bethy, if I order them, will you go get us some of the blizzards?
Deadgum, one last little tidbit before we get off of that tangent. Way back in the day when the Battletech forums were actually relevant, I downloaded a set of rules and I still have them on my hard drive.
You have to, so I get gas my leave tomorrow, so it's up to you.
I have left to make battle over 200 up to 2,000 tons. And it was specifically geared for how to make Titans.
That would be funny as well.
One of these days, one of y'all is going to teach me how to crack megamek.
You got to be online for that. I will.
But crack megamek and put that in. I will be online, and I'll crack megamek and rock up with like warhounds. It'll be so tight. Hell yeah. I don't watch
Insanity as a spell on Battletech versus War. Yeah, I mean, I might at some point. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow still. I mean, it's my last technical day of vacation, but I do have to take the pictures of the Wendigos and get the Wendigo presentation and figure it out, but that's going to take me probably about an hour. Work is work.
I
So, yeah, we're gonna leave it at that for today. Went a little bit longer than we normally do,
it
but that's
is what
normal.
it
I'm on
is.
vacation. Not a huge vacation, but it was something. Mostly take care of the people in the family. And well, I thank everybody for watching. I hope you guys have a very nice rest of your day, and we will see everybody tomorrow for the video on the. Is it the Gallo Glass that I recorded last, or is it the? No, it's the Avalanche I just recorded. There, that's the one I just recorded.
Hell yeah! Can't wait. Be nice to
All
your
right.
moms, listeners.
There you go,
No.
and I hope everybody has a very nice evening. Bye bye.